Okay,
Hello
we should
there.
be live. So,
Indeed we are.
hello, boys and girls. I have the Star Study cast of Phoenix and Ninja Bill. If people want to introduce.
Right, hi, my name is Phoenix. My channel is called Phoenix. I do narrations and reviews mostly. And I've also got a Instagram account, Phoenix102, where I post some of my artwork. So that's what I do and where I can be found.
Yeah.
Awesome. I of course am Ninja Bill from Ninja Bill Reviews. You can find me under that name on YouTube as Ninja Bill Reviews. You can find me on tformers.com as Shinobi Biru and Facebook as Shinobi Biru as well. And that's pretty much where you can find me. Just Google it.
And he's criminally undersubscribed. He's only got, 400 and something now?
I think so. Yeah.
And somehow I'm on 604. So,
That's because
people
you
subscribe to
produce
Bill.
better content than I do.
No,
Otherwise, I would have more.
I think I'm just hitting some of the more obscure Japanese or Asian stuff than you. But, good old Certoys. But no, everyone subscribe to Bill, subscribe to Phoenix as well. He's doing a read through of the thing, which I did watch, and because I was watching that when I was basically in bed, I did actually fall asleep to it. So it's quite good for that, if nothing else. No offense. I get up early. All right, I was up at 3:30 this morning.
It's creepy 50s horror, basically.
Yeah. And you may have to excuse, I've got a baby in the background, so, things happen.
Yep,
Okay.
there you go.
We may or may not have Balucious join us at some point, but we'll see what happens. So we'll give the basic setup. I've already explained to these two. Basically, when you go through the Transformers news that's happened over the last week or so, we've got quite a lot to go through. We've actually been quite spoilt with all the stuff coming out. And then we're going to go on to a topic that Bill and I started yesterday. We're just going to start ranting about how some of the animes these days are just like getting really dumb, like really stupid problems with them, or the endings, and then we can go into films and all that kind of stuff. We'll just have a rant about stupid films and TV shows.
Sounds good, man.
It's something to do. It's fun. It's for Saturday night or afternoon. Okay. Here we go. T-formers. Yay. Right. So, where to begin? Honestly, we got that much news. Where to begin? Should we have a look at the...
There's a Core Class Thunder coming out.
Yeah, the Core Class Thundercrackers. Well, it's the same as Skywarp and...
Well, of course,
Lucius said he's getting his head out of the shed. In comments.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yay!
Hello, man.
There he is. He's around. There we go. Good lad. Links in the chat when you're ready. No big deal. When you're ready. Right. Let's have a quick looky-loo at the Legacy, whatever it is, Grimlock.
He didn't skip leg day, that's for sure.
Well, they're all dorky looking, aren't they?
Yeah.
That Posey actually looks all right.
He looks
I know he isn't. He isn't.
is fucking stupid, though. It looks like a bit of Lego, doesn't it?
It really does. It's they sacrificed a lot to make this mini Volcanicus figure. So they made a lot of sacrifices in these Dinobot core classes for Volcanicus, and they should have just went the Studio Series route where they just made the figures like the original toys. They have robot mode and alt mode, and that's it. But no, they made a lot of sacrifices here for the combination mode as well. And they just don't. The Dinobots just, in my opinion, and feel free to disagree, but the Dinobots just don't need it.
Yeah, I agree completely.
That's me as an adult collector saying it. Now, kids will probably really, really love them. So, okay, I can see that.
Thing is, I think I think one of us said, potentially me, right at the beginning, if they were going to do it, they should just sell it as a set. It's a
Yeah.
curiosity. It's a set. It's a bit of a giggle. But no. I mean, he doesn't even look that bad there if you kind of ignore the huge back. Like, the head's quite nice. Got little arms.
Yeah, but you
legs.
have to ignore half the figure, don't you?
That's it, though. That's the problem, isn't it?
Mm.
Yep.
I mean, I think the worst one by far is Sludge so far. I mean, poor
Yeah.
little sausage.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like Grimlock doesn't look bad there in his robot mode, nor does
Yeah.
Slag, but
Yeah.
Snarl looks terrible, and it'd probably been better had they, actually, covered up that waffling there. Then it probably wouldn't be so bad, but there's just so much of it.
The thing is, if you filled this in, if you covered that up and filled it in, instead of it being just kibble, it'd be giant lumps on his legs. It'd look even worse.
Yeah, and it's just a poor design all the way around, I would say.
And then you get to that.
Yeah, like I said, so like I said, it's just they made a lot of sacrifices for the combination mode for Volcanicus. I don't know. I'm not.
And what are the arms doing? You got fucking pointy arms.
Dabbing. The problem we've got, and I think it's quite a simple arithmetic here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are only 5 Dinobots. So is he only going to have one arm,
or maybe Snarl is going to split in half to form the arms. He's either going to be a leg or he's going to be the arms. And Swoop, or maybe Swoop splits in half. I'll bet you one of them is going to split in half.
There's going to be something like that, isn't
it? It's that, or they're going to force the girl one and have Slash.
Yes, or they're going to add Slash in there, and so have Swoop and Slash as arms, maybe. I don't know, but they're either going to, one of them's either going to split in half some way, or they're going to introduce Slash, maybe. That's the only thing I can think of seeing that.
Oh dear. It's only Dinky as well. Look at this.
What the fuck?
Grimlock. I told you it's they've made a lot of sacrifices for it, so yeah.
It was never worth it.
So
again, as a curiosity, there are 6 apparently. Balucious has spoken. As a curiosity, if they just had it as a set, it was like 40 quid or something like that, people would buy it and go, that's silly, put it on the shelf and not worry about it. But to finish this thing, you've got to track them down. And the amount of effort you're going to put into making this thing, it's not worth it.
Yeah. This is probably the first Dinobot set that I'm just actively not looking for. Now, that said, I do have a Grimlock coming, so...
But again, if this was in a set and you saw it on sale or something, you go,
I could, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But individually, no. I don't know.
So they've missed out on a trick there and just... Okay, what else we got? There's Metal Hawk pictures. Does anyone want to see Metal Hawk?
Yeah, I don't know why everybody loves Metal Hawk so much. He was never one of my favorite, but that's just me personally, all right? That's the same thing with me and Insecticon. Everybody is looking forward to Shrapnel coming out, and I'm just like, yay, I guess.
I'm all right with the Generations ones so far, the Power of the Primes and all that. I'm all right with those guys so far. But
I'm just not a huge Insecticon fan.
But,
I mean, if you guys watch my kickback review, it was pretty obvious what I thought. I mean, one, I think they're too big.
Yeah.
and for 2, I'm just not an Insecticon fan. So it'd be different if the character excited me, and Insecticons just don't excite me. They've never been a favorite.
Thing is, I'm trying to think of it. What's he? Is he from like Victory or Zone or something, but I don't think he ever
Zone,
does
I
anything.
think. I can't remember.
Does he actually do anything, or
Mm,
because I don't remember him doing anything. And this,
much beyond much beyond the introduction of Zone. I didn't watch it because I can't stand the introduction in itself. It's just absolutely horrible and just drives me insane just thinking about it.
Oh.
I made a short the other day. I just don't know if you two saw it,
I did.
where I got old Cyclonus and just turned his arms around the other way and went, "Look, I've got a world exclusive Metal Hawk."
Yes.
Because
I
that's
did
what this
see
is. They just turn the arms around,
Mhm.
and done a couple of. Granted, there's remolded. There is. I'm not going to be petty
Yeah.
about it.
It does look like his G1 self, sort of.
But
It does.
it's. Hang on. Super God Master Force.
That's it. Yep.
He's
That's
the
it.
leader of the Pretenders. Okay, fair enough.
Yep. And by the way, hello,
Hi,
Rudy.
Rudy.
How you doing?
How you
Hey,
doing?
Rudy.
I didn't know people were watching. Okay, fair enough. But I appreciate all that. But does he desperately need a toy? I mean, like, he's less well known than Victory Saber.
Well, he's a popular character. I will give it that he's a very popular character, especially with his introduction in the IDW comics. So
I've read like sporadic IDW. I've not read a lot.
I read the initial All Hail series and then stopped. I don't care for IDW's version of
Yeah, some of the
lore.
characterizations and stuff are a bit. But I mean, he's fine. I wouldn't go out my way to
I like the colors, and again, he reminds me very much of the original toy. So he's cool. I'm not sure I'm going to pick it up, but he is cool.
I wouldn't go out of my way to get him, but again, he's fine. He's all right. It's like I said, there's a lot to look at this week. Not everything's going to be gold.
Yeah.
Beast Alliance or whatever it is, Rise of the Beast, all this kind of stuff. Anyone care? No.
No, I'm kind of interested in the Air Razor, and I'm a little bit interested in that Bumblebee we see there off the lower right side. Kind of
Oh, this
interested.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the one with the little bird head that sticks out.
Yeah. That looks
Yeah,
kind
I
of
don't
interesting.
mind looking at that myself, to be fair.
Yep. Now, the supposedly the what is it? Well, we'll scroll down and we'll see it. They don't care. I've never known anyone to buy those masks. Now, see that right there interests me. That alligator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, these are like the Cyberverse guys with the Bumblebee with like a battleship that dropped on his head into.
The
It's
armor.
that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I like that sort of the Optimus and Megatron 2-pack from the original Beast Wars series, and now they got that.
Yeah.
It's an homage to that, and I'll be looking for it. Honestly, I will be looking for that.
The best thing
That
I've
is cool.
seen, one of the best ones I've seen, and there are better pictures of it, is this little wolf here that comes with this little Optimus Prime. Because they've got these little animals that turn into weapons.
Yep.
One of them has very much become a meme. But that one, like his spine folds out and it's like a chainsaw. It looks awesome.
Oh.
Yep.
So
that primal and that alligator is something I'm definitely looking forward to finding. I hope.
Yeah.
I almost picked this up the other day. I've seen this already in stores, and I almost picked it up. Yep. I came very close to picking it up. I did pick up, but it wasn't Rise of the Beast. This wasn't it. It was in the Earthspark boxes. So, and I darn near picked it up.
Well, I don't know if there are any better pictures here, but I have got pictures elsewhere. We'll
Not
get
in
to.
Earth Park, but in Cybertron boxes. Yeah, Cyberverse boxes.
So this is
Wait, is
basically
this
more
the
simplified.
reissue of the 38 Studio Series 38?
So is it a bit more of a simplified version of him, or
Well, either because I'm missing that one, and I would love to own it.
this was Sertoys? Quality's spectacular.
Good old Sertoys.
I honestly, you wouldn't believe. I think it's a bit more simplified. And Rhinox.
And I'm still disappointed over the Kingdom version. I'm not sure I need another Rhinox, to be honest.
It's fine, but yeah, the animal weapons do look really cool. I'll be fair. The thing is, they're going to do the same as they do with every other thing. They're going to repaint them and release them 100 different times. So
Yeah.
there's no
Yeah.
point rushing out to. Then again, people do that. You get the Kingdom Core class Soundwave. People were buying like 8 of them to repaint them into Sound Blaster. It's like, they're going to do it in 2 months' time. Why are you bothering to repaint it?
I did the same thing. I picked up another one to repaint a Sound Blaster, and then now they came up with one, and
Yeah, but they were always going to. That's the problem. It's
yeah. I knew it too, but having my own custom Sound Blaster is different than having one that was factory made, because factory made in some cases aren't as good as a custom made. Depends on the customer,
Yeah, that's
I guess.
true.
it just depends how well your paint holds up. If you haven't got very good paint, it'll look good, but it won't hold up for the transformation stuff. But, see this.
Speaking of things holding up, how did that wheeljack fix go, man?
He's here. He can transform and all the rest of it. Tell you what, let's try and get.
Yeah, because I saw you posted a video of that.
Yeah,
And
and the short too. Yeah.
it's not quite. Basically, it slides back on the ball joint to get tighter fit.
Right.
And I was hoping I could glue around the sides and still have the ball joint and put oil and all the rest. Must have caught it with the glue, and it's not quite moving, and I don't want to force it.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just about get it transformed, but it's not going back as far as it was. However, I did notice a crack on the other side, so I put some glue in that. So
Yeah, you can see that in the video.
yeah, so
Yeah.
clear plastic being fundamental and integral parts, not really a good idea, but hey,
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Mine. There we go. Because mine
Oh,
is.
yeah, because you had the same problem, didn't you?
Well, no, I haven't.
he
My
suspects.
problem is the feet won't rotate when they're out. They'll rotate out for the transformation, like on this one, but there is
right.
no ankle tilt whatsoever. There's none.
There is, I promise you, there is.
It's like it's locked. But after seeing what happened to Uglywretch's version, I'm not going to move them.
The problem I had, I think the problem I had was when I originally put some oil in there, I twisted it and one of the feet popped off. Then trying to push it back on, it cracked it. So, you as long as it'll stand, I think you're winning so far.
Mm-hmm.
But Rhinox, I mean, I'm trying to work out if he's a heavy retool of the Kingdom. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it's
or
a
if
new
he's just
mold.
based on.
I
can imagine some collectors
It
picking
should
those
be-
up just for the weird animal weapons as opposed to the main character. Yep. Well, yeah. Definitely.
I want to say these weapons are just the Kingdom ones, but that looks like a split mushroom peg. So I imagine that rotates. So that it's new.
Yeah, as I
I hope
say,
there's
from the
storage.
review that you did, it looks different enough, I think.
Don't get me wrong. Again, this will be my new Kingdom Rhinox. I'll end up having to get it just to do the comparison again. Whether it's good or not is besides the point. I really don't like the face on it, but
Wow.
Yeah. I guess it is a simplified version, but it looks enough like Studio Series 38 that I want it. only because of, again, it looks like the one I'm missing, because I'm missing like 6 primes total in my collection, and 38 was one of them that I always wanted, never got a hold of. So it'll be fun to have this version. I'll sort of make up for the fact that I don't own one.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me turn that off for a second. Where am I? That. Okay. There, Mike. Yeah. Oh, hey, little man. How you doing? So I got the little one on me for a minute. That's why the camera's on. All right. Well, it's okay. Yep. There you go. $10. Sir Toys.
I'll have to remember that. I wonder. Be right back.
Sorry. Tell you what, I'll mute myself for a minute. You guys talk.
Okay. Aw.
Well, got to deal with new baby.
Yeah, definitely, man. Poor kid sounds tired.
Oh yeah. See if I can find that page he's on. Can't quite see the URL that well. Let's see. Pull up Sir Toys. Right here. This is the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, this is one I was always missing. It's a shame too.
Yeah, man.
And that was my phone being noisy. Sorry about that.
Well, it's okay.
You're going to complain about phones when my baby's been screwing the house down. Come on. You're better than that.
Yeah. Hey, I can do that.
It's okay. Okay, anyway, sorry. Yeah, so I think this is more of a simplified version of that, but it still looks okay.
Yeah, I just bookmarked this page, and I may use some Patreon fundage to buy this.
Honestly, if you don't do that, honestly, Sir Toys is great, I promise. Don't know where that came from. Oh,
Everyone okay?
Right. Yep. Professional. Let's keep going. Oh. So we have little, like, what are these, like legend class kind of guys?
Mm-hmm.
It's got little Rhinos, Optimus, Bumblebee. But I think they've got flip out weapons. So Prime's got a big knife that can flip out. Bumblebee's arm flip around to a gun, and Rhinos has got his Gatling gun, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you are. There's that chainsaw. Look at
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
that. And he's got some like tiger or something that seems like a crossbow. I don't know why they bother doing that. They never look as good.
Imagination.
Let's just try something different, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, imagination.
You ever watched it? Yeah, there's that one, that gator, man. That looks cool. I'm sure it looks cool. Sure, you'd have problems, moving around on the battlefield with that much, going on up top. But hey,
Well, this RC. I don't know what it is. It's RC or Elite one, whichever one.
Mm-hmm.
She turns into like a little motorbike, and she looks quite cool.
Yeah.
And then these make all the armor and stuff. It's like, this is the angriest looking wolf or something I've ever seen that makes this armor. Honestly, when I show you a decent picture of it, if I can find one, looks so angry. Little crocodile turns into a gun.
Nice.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Okay, so they fold up, blah, blah, blah. He's flip out sword. He's got this little thing. These look alright. I think they'll be too expensive for what they are, but they look okay.
Mm-hmm.
Morby, flip out gun, blah, blah, blah. This thing, this is little wolf. This is a little tiger or whatever it is that turns into a crossbow. And there's the wolf.
Yeah, I like the colors on that one.
Yeah, it reminds me of Transformers Energon. Snarl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean.
Cyber Transformers Cybertron Snarl.
Cybertron, yeah. Sorry, yeah. And it turns into a chainsaw because that's awesome.
Yes.
That
I
is
agree.
quite awesome.
I might pick that up just because of the transforming wolf.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
The
Bumblebee,
Bumblebee with the
whatever it is he had.
it's a cat panther, maybe
Something, yeah.
leopard.
Yeah.
Mm.
Does this look a little bit like the Legends class that came out with the Bumblebee movie, but bigger? Is it just me, or does it look just like
Yeah,
that?
but the legs are a little
slightly
bit.
too long as well. aren't they?
Yeah, the proportions look a little off on him, but that not unsurprising.
There she is.
Yeah, nice in RC. I might have to pick
Nice.
it up.
That is nice, actually.
Those are on the chest. That's the chest. So it looks a little bit awkward. Oh. We have Blunghole. Yay!
Hey, Blung.
Nice to get some celebrities in. And there you go. Look at how angry that thing is.
And we can only see a part. Oh, there he is. There it is. That looks fierce.
Yeah,
dig it.
man.
Like an Arctic snow wolf or something. I dig it.
I'm not scratching it behind the ears, I'm telling you that much.
Oh, yeah.
That RC doesn't look that bad.
She doesn't, to be fair, she doesn't look bad at all.
No.
And even the head they've got on it, they've kind of styled RC-ish.
Yeah,
And the big white
G1-ish. Yeah. I can see some similarities there. That's pretty cool.
So, that one's all right. I mean, the thing's too angry, but, And when we get into... There we go. So there's a little Optimus Primal. Yay. Why isn't that scrolling down? Let's press the button. And then you got a big Crocagator, which are awesome. And then they are together. And he says...
It's just like that original 2-pack.
Except that was a bat. But...
Yeah, except he was a bat. But, it's very reminiscent of... It was still a Prime and a Megatron.
And that robot looks terrible.
Mm-hmm.
The face.
Kind of
just thinking that. The mouth
blend
is
of
strange, isn't
Optimus
it?
Prime and Optimus Minor in some ways.
Yeah. Doesn't look right.
Yeah.
And because I know Bill's waiting for it. Haha, only kidding. No, didn't know that was there.
Yeah.
That.
Yep. I dig it. A whole bunch of green. I dig it. It looks absolutely awkward and disproportionate, and I love it.
Yeah, that one's probably top of the list so far.
Yeah.
These are more little animals that turn to weapons. So we got this guy.
Cheetor.
And turns into that. Nothing wrong with
Whatever it is.
Nice,
Sword.
nice little blade of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that. We got the Rhino, which is the biggest meme on the internet at the minute. Because it turns to that.
Oh my gosh. What is that actually coming out of its rear?
Have you not seen this yet?
Hey,
Hi, Mike.
Balucious, man.
Apparently I missed whatever meme is they're making out of this. I don't know, but wow.
That's canon.
And you got little Crocagator, which turns into a gun. That's fine.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, let's just go back onto sitting on this picture. There you go. Hi, Mike. How you doing?
Rough, mate.
Yeah, you're right.
No, I got a year older overnight yesterday. It's terrible.
Sucks
Yeah.
when that happens.
We all got.
It's
It's
water.
gotta happen. It's gotta happen sometime.
Back in the water.
Lunghole has brought up an excellent point.
Yes.
There's an episode where he uses it in there.
armor piercing fecal rounds.
Nice.
I'm sure there's an episode where he farts everyone to death.
There is, yeah. They eat those
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
plants.
I don't doubt it.
No, there genuinely is.
There
Genuinely is.
generally is where he eats these beans or something, and he's
These
standing in
special
front of the
beans.
Predacons. He's like, "Oh no, I can't hold it in. I can't hold it in." And Megatron's like, "Whoa, anything but that. Oh no!" And then Rhinox farts, and Predacons all fall down and get blasted. I literally blasted away.
Feathers.
Anything but that. Boom. Each Wars had some great moments in it. It really did.
Oh, Christ, my head's back in the
What?
shed.
So the beetroot sorted itself out, Mike.
You were? That's I
The
didn't catch
beetroot
that.
sorted itself out after.
Something,
The
yeah.
beetroot sorted itself out.
Oh, the beetroot. Not really. Well, yeah. That's okay. It's all right. I'm okay for beetroot now. No, I'm not.
Any Albus oil there?
Look, the pickles are my only friends now. It's peppermint oil for my stomach.
Ah, cool.
Oh God, it works as well. Yeah, I drank quite a lot. I didn't eat very much.
There you go, Chris. I popped something into the chat. You want to click that and show people. There you go. For reference.
What?
Private chat.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Who's this red bloke? Oh, it's Arcee, isn't it?
Yeah, one sec. Can you guys hear this as well? I'm not sure. You have to let me know. I don't know how it works on here, but
No, I can't hear you. Oh, don't. Oh, God.
This does seem familiar somehow.
There's no sound, though.
Up goes the tail.
No, that's good that there's no sound.
Those are mad effects.
welcome to Beast Wars, boys and girls.
Yes, Christ,
And just for emphasis, let's just bring up this comment from Blunghole again. Going up, need to ask a question. I'm getting things in my life started so that I can finally start doing reviews together. Awesome.
Awesome.
Would it be okay to say it's been a whole second? Help yourself, do what you gotta do. Yeah, but it's not like anyone knows who I am either. But you help yourself, do what you gotta do.
Do it. Why not?
Yeah, help yourself. Come on.
Do it. Do it.
Were you just answering what I was just reading?
Yes.
Right, okay. I was going to draw your attention to it, and then I realised I wasn't paying attention myself.
What happens when you get older, Mike? That's what happens when you get
Well,
older.
he's leveled up now, you see.
The sight, the hearing, and the attention span.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've gone through those. We've had a nose at those. The bike looks all right as well. Just that
Yeah.
thing's so angry.
Yeah.
Blah blah. Bumblebee, pass. Don't care. Prime Minister.
But he'll be everywhere. But he'll be, you may not care, but he'll be everywhere.
Yeah. What was that? All right. Really? All right. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. See, I had a look at. I think you've only got like 1.6k subscribers or something. I don't know if you've lost a load, but I seem to remember you being way bigger. It's that, or I was way smaller. I don't know. You still got like 3 times as much as me. But yeah, no, help yourself. I thought more people would know who you were. Strange circles I must go in. Well, but yeah, this little Prime of the Chainsaw is awesome. Quite like that. And yeah, Cybertron Snow. I hear you don't snarling again. I'll be hitting you, so stop it. Sorry, one of the dogs is in heat and the other one's getting a bit grumpy with her. Little crossbow on that. Okay, I think we've expended all of this now. So is there anything else on this page? Yeah, these guys.
Yeah, let's chat about crosscut there. With the exception of those, red tires, man, I'm looking forward because me and Diaclone. I've got to own it because it's Diaclone. But
Sorry.
Diquake.
Do you mean
Diaclone? Yes, I do.
I know.
Diquake here. Oh. Hey, I just subscribed to you as well there, Blumhole. So there you go. Now you got 1,600K plus one. There you go. Skyquake, man. And I can just see the mold like King Atlas. They can do a King Atlas out of it. They can do a Machine War Starscream out of it. They can do his brother with the same mold. They can
Dreadwing.
Dreadwing. Dreadwing. I mean, we could easily get 5 or 6 mold recolors of this guy easily.
Oh yeah, they're gonna shill the fuck out of that.
Oh yeah.
Problem is, I've started to notice something. I think Chefatron had a review of it, and
needle nose attaches to it.
Yeah, apparently it should. I've heard some sorry, but the joints and stuff seem weird, like not quite where you'd like them to be. Maybe I'm nitpicking, but from some of the pictures, it doesn't seem quite.
Yeah. No, I've seen the same thing. So
yeah,
but even I'm still on this, as I said in the comments on your review of Needle Nose. I'm on the fence about picking him up, anyways. But this guy, if I can find it, I'm definitely getting it. No question.
Needle Nose he's exactly what you think he's going to be. It's as simple as that. If you think you're going to like him, you're going to like him.
Yeah,
I call him Needle Butt.
I was never such a huge fan of the double target masters.
There he is.
Cool, man.
Nice.
He's cool, isn't
he? He's just exactly the G1, but you can move him now.
Yeah, he's just better. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. The only thing new I've got is, of course, is Hot Shot here, and I'm telling you, the original is a lot better. It's a lot better. The original weighs as much as this does, plus its packaging, and more than this and its packaging. That's the difference there.
Can I ask you the one question?
This is a couple ounces more. This is weighs almost an ounce more than this and its entire packaging combined.
But can I ask you the one question, Bill? As the Armada version is rarer to get, would people be satisfied with the Legacy? See, that's the question, isn't it? That's the hard one.
It's not hard. It's not hard. No, they would not. Because one, you can't power links in his robot mode. The only time you can power links with a minicon, if with a minicon, which he doesn't, is right here on the back. It's not accessible in robot mode. And this flip up gun thing you have to do manually, and it doesn't have a shooting missile. It's missing all the cool features that the original has on it. It doesn't have like the flip open things that grabbers right here like the original did. It's missing a bunch. It's missing some paint apps too. Because I mean, look at all that red,
Mhm.
and then you look at the original.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So I
It
mean,
seems like a bit of a downgrade, man.
yeah, it really is. I mean,
You're
one thing
actually
I will
selling it to me.
one thing I will say is that this has a really good transformation. I like the transformation here better than the original. All right, as much as I love the original toy, I enjoy the transformation of this guy a lot. I really do. And so I will give it that. It has a better transformation. It's just the ability to power links. They really, really, really should have gave him a jolt to go along with it. I mean, like I said, yeah, you could put jolt. Well, you have to mistransform jolt to put it on him. You have to fold down the arms, and then you can set jolt on here, just like so. I mean, so you can power links him, but you can't do it in robot mode. He has virtually no pegs in his vehicle mode, or I mean, in his robot mode. I'm sorry, in his robot mode. So, and he's missing that nice feature here. I mean, there's a lot more they could have done with this, and they didn't. And as you can see, he's a lot smaller too. I mean,
Yeah,
a lot smaller,
by quite
That's
a
good.
chunk.
slower, weighs, probably, I don't know, half as much as the original toy did. And the original toy is still in great condition. I mean, these, were built to last. These toys were built to last.
Yeah.
The entire top up here doesn't match. I mean, look at that yellow.
Yeah.
Although that yellow
Yeah, I did notice that.
more closely matches with the original toy, which is nice. But it's all clear plastic. So,
Ooh.
all clear plastic.
Okay. All right.
I was looking at him in Smith's yesterday, and I almost got him,
Well,
but I got the other three instead. But I resisted, and I left him there. And
well,
watching Bill's little advert there has just made me wish I'd picked him up.
it's like I said, the one positive thing I can say about this, there are actually two positive things I will say about this. One is I enjoy the transformation. All right, that's pretty cool. I like it. Two, I do like the accessory he does come with, and how it fits on the toy better than it did on the original.
You're not talking me out of it.
But here's the downsides, right? You can't put a minicon on him except Jolt or another minicon similar where it can fold apart so it'll fit in between the wings, right? I don't like the fact that it has virtually no minicon pegs in robot mode. It's a lot shorter.
You just said all this. I thought that all that stuff was stupid anyway. A tiny helicopter stuck on your car. It looks stupid. But
It doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
Well,
it's just like a bit of fun I could have had it. I gave my one to my nephew, and he's lost it, broke it, hacked it. I don't know.
So I'm going to pick up a new scale because mine is broken, but for the review of this guy, so people can see. Now, just because it weighs a lot less doesn't mean there's a lot less mass here, which there is. But I don't know. That's just me, though.
Green City, man.
I'll just say I'm not impressed with it.
Okay.
I'm not impressed with it. Although
something for you to review, man.
yeah. Although the ability to to power links hot shot to hot shot is kind of fun. So that's kind of fun where I can power links one to the other. That's fun.
Okay.
Oh, breakdown.
We got
I don't know what this is.
Scrap hook.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is. It looks like a junkie,
Yeah, he's supposed to be. He's,
I just see
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Kind of thing,
I see Nemesis on the screen.
and there's your boy Upshot again. Great.
That's the core class
Get involved.
Nemesis, right?
This is, I believe, a core class Nemesis Prime or Scourge or whatever they want to call it.
Yeah, it's just a fucking repaint, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah,
yes, but
cool.
it does actually come with a different accessory, which is his.
That is
axe.
true.
So I guess that's something.
No trailer
Yeah.
though.
No trailer, which is
Don't
a shame.
tease
They
us
really,
with a trailer.
yeah.
Oh,
I
there'll
would
be
love-
one.
It's a strange mold as well.
Hey, maybe one day we'll get a core class trailer, and then we can, do it up just right.
That the bloody last one that they did so little, you could probably use it.
I want this because I own Starscream and I own Skywarp, and even though the accessories of Skywarp was extremely disappointing, I still want. Why did they not give Skywarp his null ray blasters? I'll never know, but I will pick up Thundercracker here, as I like to call him. Yes,
Yeah, I want to get Thunder,
I say Cracker, but I said Crapper because he's my least favorite of the Seekers, but everybody loves him.
Have they got like the 3mm ports for the weapons?
So. I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course they have. I've got Rodimus, haven't I? Arranged so Hot Rod, whatever his name is. I was just thinking, I think I got a pair of null rays from a knockoff of Robot Master's Starscream. It was an oversized, but it was 3mm pegs. See if you had something like that. I mean, I could send them to you if you wanted. You could paint them black and put them on
because I
Skywarp.
know what set you're talking about. I have one myself, and you're right. I hadn't thought about that. I'm gonna have to try that out.
I don't know. I think of alternatives for things out of my bits box. Like sometimes that just occurred to me.
That's good.
God, I feel wrecked.
It's all right, man.
That's because you're old.
I know. No, yeah, I mean wrecked as in like a bus has hit me, not drunk.
That's because
Wish
you're
I could
old.
get.
That's because you just.
I'm not old, mate. I'm as young as I'll ever be and older than I ever have been.
I was going to say, don't say I'm only, because that's never a good start.
I'm a brimful of Asher.
Only going to be 53 soon. Next month.
Wow, okay. You're old, mate. I'm 45.
You're only as old as the one that you feel. So.
And the last couple of weeks, I've felt every.
I haven't been born yet.
Hey. Wait, what?
I'm 0.
So that Prowl
She
isn't
wants
bad.
yours.
He's a little squat. I mean, his proportions.
I
seem
like
off.
him. He's
I like
charmed.
him, but if you look, I have the samurai one with the sidecar.
I've got both.
Oh, that's wicked. That is.
Yeah,
I
it
got
is.
both.
Let me quick grab that while y'all discuss this one.
I had the chance to buy that as well back in the day, and I passed it up. Old money was beer money back then, but I was looking at it in the shop. And I thought, God, I wish I bought that one. That's a regret.
I've got both, and I think the samurai one's better.
Of course it is. It's got extra bits.
Yeah, but even without, they're basically the same figure. So,
Well, yeah.
But this one,
So it's
he
better,
kind
though,
of looks like he's just got fat legs. Like he's got the German officer trousers with the big bits that stick off.
No,
Or
you might want
or
to stop there.
the American biker, the motorcycle police with the big trousers, the pockets.
No, with the jack boots.
Yeah. That kind of
Chips.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that suits him. He's a police bike, isn't he?
No, he's because he's supposed to be a ninja. You can't do that.
Yeah, but he
You
does
can't
it
wear
with
that to be a
bike
ninja.
with. He does it with bike with beacons on it.
No, you can't do that while being a ninja. What's this? There you go.
Yes, you can. He's an alien ninja.
No.
How can you be a samurai while you're a ninja?
And like I do like the motorcycle mode that they're giving us with that. I just feel he's not lanky enough, if that makes any sense. But yeah, and
I always thought he was too scrawny.
Hopefully,
So I
we'll
like
get
him,
a version where we can add on a sidecar to give him his samurai mode, like this one is.
There'll probably be an upgrade kit in about 10 minutes. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So I mean, I hope we get one because this is one of my favorite toys from Animated.
I don't think I've reviewed mine yet. I'll have to do that at some point.
It's a great
But-
toy. So, and I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to it. But again, I feel like it's misproportioned, only because of the original version and the samurai version. You know, were tall, lanky looking, and he looks like, I don't know, he looks squat. But I like it.
I've got no versions of this mold at all, so
Wait, is that purple for his lights and back?
No, if the waist is a bit small.
no, I think there's a blue and a red. I think.
Oh, because in the
Well-
original it was just blue.
I don't know if anyone can see this. Can you see his face in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is his face supposed to be right there?
No.
That's
Like-
neat.
No. Well, no. And even in the show, it wasn't. I mean, there's.
He's
No
making me
face
think he's
there.
a GoBot or something.
Because his head is actually
It's inside the gold.
there.
No, it's inside the gold petrol tank bit. The
Oh, that's
panel
right.
logo.
Yeah, it's inside there. Yep.
Yeah. So maybe it's supposed to be there in this, and someone's mistransformed it and just left the head up. I don't know.
I would think so, yeah.
I don't know.
Still, you know, it closely resembles his original motorcycle, which is really, really cool. Except this version didn't have the removable throwing stars. They took away that feature. It has them right there, but they're glued on.
Are they?
can't come. Yeah.
I could take mine off. They just didn't open up. They were solid pieces.
No. Yeah, they didn't because the U.S. toy safety laws. Could
Right, yeah.
That's the difference. So.
Yeah, mine can actually come off, but they don't open up into the stars like the one on the first one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the U.S. toy
Yeah, I
laws
see.
are different than what they are for you guys, but
Yeah. See?
that's why they stopped doing the spring-loaded missiles and whatnot, is because of the U.S. toy safety laws. Because apparently, you know, kids will shoot their eye out or shoot it in
never
their
liked-
mouth and choke on it, because you know, here in the U.S. we're too stupid to realize that eating plastic is a bad thing.
I wasn't going to say it, but I never liked the
Only
fire
an
missile.
American can say that, I think.
I never liked the fire missile gimmicks anyway because you always lost them. So yeah.
Yeah. Still, he looks pretty cool. So if I see it, you know, and I have the cash on me, I'll probably pick it up.
This guy, I don't know how I feel about this one.
I'm right there with you. He looks good. He really does. He looks good. I love the colors, the overall look of this guy. I dig it. I dig it so much. The hollow cannon's okay. I can, you know, almost get past it. But overall, his look though is really nice. I like both modes. I like this mode. I like the motorcycle mode. I mean, look at that head sculpt. That is, wow! I love it.
Look at the guns.
Yeah.
And this chunky looking motorcycle that looks like
That's badass, man.
it is.
It does look cool, doesn't it? It looks thrown together, which is meant.
I mean, that just screams like a Mad Max motorcycle.
Mad Max.
Yeah.
See,
I
That is messed up. I gotta get that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
the problem is, all the Junkions were supposed to be sort of like if one fell down, the other one could jump on and transform, blah, 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 blah. And
Well, they're doing at least 3 of them, aren't they?
You can
of
do
this
that
one.
one. This one you can.
I think so. There's a remote. There's something called there's one called, I think, Smash Bar or Crash Bar.
Yeah,
coming out.
these are called Evo.
Right, yeah. And they said there's going to be a redo of that, and they also said that there's one that they're not going to tell us what it is yet. That it's called Axle Grease, I think, or Axle Rose.
Okay.
These
So
are
I'm just
part of
worried
that.
about them. I'm worried about these and the Voyagers. You know what I mean? You can't have a Voyager sit on one of these. It looks stupid. So I'm just
Yeah.
that's
Well,
what I'm
I
worried about.
And
I
this
don't know
one-
actually, because I reckon he'd sit quite nicely on one of the Voyagers, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'd look
I'm,
all right.
I'm looking the other way around.
This
The
is part of
Voyager-
that Evo Fusion.
Oh
thing.
no! Forget about that. I mean, you're not a kid. Come on.
Yes, I am.
I know we all are.
How dare you insist that we are not?
Grow up,
Yeah,
Never grow up.
that bike looks sick, man. That bike mode just looks sick.
Yeah, it does look cool.
Some
as
of the
hell.
early promo art had like I think it was like scrap hook, and he had this spiky front bit, but they're like two side by side, like a chariot dragging a thing in front of him.
Yep.
Remember that picture?
Yep.
So
yep.
I don't know.
Well, that's that Evo fusion thing where they can all come apart and assemble
Do you
with
know
each
what this is?
Not scrap hook. Yeah.
yeah.
I know. I
dig
didn't know he was out there really. I wasn't aware of him, but I saw him and thought of me.
I'm not a huge Junkion fan, but I definitely want to pick this up if I see it, and I definitely want to pick up Scrap Hook as well, just because they're so different. They're not just some recolor of Rekgar, and that is
But
a
Scrapbook looks like that's Battle Trap from Rise of the Beast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of does. Yeah.
It's a bit weird. Would you want both? I'm wondering because I do. Right, we're going for a walk anyway. So. Carry on. Sorry to keep interrupting, but I am on.
I dig it. Like, yeah, right there, Scrap Hook, along with this guy. Yeah, the front half and the back half. Evo Fusion. It's odd though. They called this Hot Shot part of the Evo Fusion line as well, and he doesn't come apart at all. Unless you want to break.
Neither does Needle Nose.
Yeah. And I don't see really any way you could connect outside of a few ports on the back end of him where you could, attach any weapons really anyway. So I don't know why they part, it says Evo Fusion on it, even though it's Evolution on the box. It's confusing. Anyway, yes.
Trying too hard, isn't it?
Yes, please, thank you. Yes. Diaclone. I can't help it. I can't help it. You can stand to use more paint, and those red tires are so alarming, man. They just stand out so much. I don't know what they were thinking, but
yes,
he's Diaclone, and therefore I have to have him. He's Diaclone, and therefore I'm not sure if they're going to call it Diaclone Universe, crosswise or crosscut.
Well, I think we've got the boxes if we get to it.
Yeah. Man, he looks good. Except look at those red tires. They really do detract from the whole thing. Scroll back up a little bit.
Nope, just crosscut.
Crosscut, yeah. Yeah, look at those red. They pop.
That looks like that old VW Golf, doesn't it, from the 80s that we had over here?
Well,
it kind of is, isn't it? It's something like that.
It's supposed to be. Nissan, I forget the brand name right now, but yeah. Or the model of the brand. But yeah, I mean, he looks good except for those damned red tires. They couldn't have painted the tires black, honestly. Hasbro.
They do stand out.
So distracting from the rest of the figure. The first thing he's a silver version of Skids. Oh, what the hell? Those tires just. But I want it. This is the only reason I didn't buy. The only reason I didn't buy. What is it? I forget the other version with the chest piece that tabs on, but the only reason I didn't buy that was Crankcase. Yeah, the only reason I didn't buy Crankcase is because I don't much like the look of them in robot mode. I like the alt mode a lot. I love this because, again, it's Diaclone, and I love it. I can't help myself. I hate that I love this thing. I hate it.
Everybody remember, next month it's Bill's birthday, so if anyone wants to get him a gift, I'll shill for you, don't worry, Bill.
No one got me anything.
I hate that I love it. I do. I hate that I love it.
I was working on it. I just didn't.
And I do want this because I cannot afford the Masterpiece version. Last time I looked at a Masterpiece version, it was like $320, and I'm like, no.
Fuck.
You can do the stupid gluing the guns together rubbish. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Shrapnel. There we go.
Yeah.
Yay! For those of you who like Insecticons, you get a deluxe version. Yay!
Oh, he looks really good.
For what he is, he looks good. For what he is. You
It
don't
was
like
simple
it.
enough to get right, wasn't it? And I think they did.
Yeah, but how long's it taken them to do it?
Yeah, I know. Right.
Like,
Well, simplicity's hard to get right.
Like Input was saying, the reason why they scattered them from line to line like they have, and such as the Titan's Return and Power of the Primes, they scattered them in between. It's because they want to make more money. So if they scatter them rather than release them all at the same time in the same wave, they're gonna scatter them. So I don't know. Either way, it's just not my bag of tea.
Well, I know why they're doing it.
I don't like Insecticons.
To keep you involved in the hobby and going back to the shop, seeing all the other ones and spending too much money.
But the great thing about me disliking these toys is that just means it'll be more for somebody else. Right?
So class R full kind of answer.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Take it back.
I don't like it, but somebody else will, and let them have it.
I can't hear anyone. Well, I've got to go.
But I kind of like the insect legs as they are.
Yeah.
They kind of made them undermount guns, but I think they can still store on the back, possibly.
Oh yeah, they're part of. He comes with 3 accessories, those 2 rifles, and that silver one. And I might add that silver rifle is very G1, just much like the head sculpt of this thing. It's so G1 it should make you giggle like a school.
It is. It's G1 as fuck. Isn't it?
But the guns, the other guns, are actually his beast legs as they were on the original toy.
Mm-hmm.
So hats off to them. They've done it right.
If I get this, because I have a feeling my brother will pick this up for me, like he did the other one, I'm gonna have to chrome those front pincers things. I'm definitely gonna have to chrome them up, because that rifle, I'm gonna have to chrome it, because there's no way, shape, or form that it should just be gray plastic.
It is.
I chromed Kickback's wings, and I don't regret it one bit.
Nice.
Don't regret that one bit. It improved the figure.
Leprechaun.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Probably come out in a couple of years,
What the hell's going on?
Well, Sir Toys will be all over it. You can bet.
Well,
Anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Mike. Okay, no we can't.
No, we can't, because he's gone.
Yeah. But
he's gotten too old. He can't figure out how to work his phone.
Yeah, but for what it is, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I do like the fact that they did the chest like it is. Like it looks like there's something, like you could set a Diaclone figure inside of it, even though you probably can't.
Diaclone figure in it? Why would you put a Diaclone figure in it?
Because they were part of the original Diaclone line.
So it's a
Diaclone.
See, you've got to love it now. It's Diaclone.
But I
He
don't.
loves the Diaclone, does Bill?
Well, so is Blaster and Soundwave. The point of the fact is, everything stems from Transformers in the first, series anyway. First and second series were part of the Diaclone toys.
And there was 2 series, wasn't there? There was Diaclone and something else. I can't remember.
Most of the Series 1 and Series 2 toys.
Yeah, there was 2 different lines they stole.
And I'm not talking the television series. I'm talking the actual
Yeah, I know, but I
Yeah.
can't remember what the other one was called.
Mm. So then there's the deluxe Insecticons, which usually,
Diarobo, something like that.
yeah. So I hope people enjoy this, and I know a lot of people will be anxious to get a hold of him and start completing their new Insecticon set. I don't like the scale. That's the biggest. I don't like Insecticons, and I don't like the scale. I think it's too big. I
Can I just
honestly
point out?
do.
I think you're right about the scale, man. I think it's the whole robots in disguise thing. You see an insect, fucking huge, it's going to make a bit of a difference, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Can I point out one thing I'm quite pleased with though?
Hmm?
At least it is shrapnel now.
Yes.
They've got to change it back from scrapnel as it was for years for some reason.
There you go.
So God bless them.
Why does it stop now?
I think they lost the trademark or some such nonsense.
Oh,
It's one of
right.
those stupid things. Everyone knew what it was.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Skyquake, we saw him before.
Oh, Skyquake.
He looks lovely, don't get me wrong. I mean, the green's a bit, but it's the colour he should be. And I don't know if the joints are weird. I don't know. He'd be all right in hand. Gun looks a bit weedy, but probably be
Yeah.
all right.
I think his Gatling weapon should be bigger as it was in the
Yeah.
series. It was this big, huge honking BFG, you know. But yeah, I mean, I dig it. I like that sword too.
I think that stores in the BFG. I'm not sure,
Mm-hmm.
but no, he's nice. He is nice.
Oh yeah, and I love the alt mode jet too. It's very reminiscent of his original toy. Very reminiscent of the Prime Universe action figure, which I don't remember ever picking up. Honestly, I
Okay,
don't
there
know
we
if
go.
I have one or not.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Right, that would make sense.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
interesting. You
Oh.
could well be right. It's PC Brigade.
I thought we were going to talk about the anime stuff, but I'm going to have to drop out here soon. 'Cause
All right. Okay.
I'm going to have to go start making, my mother's supper and whatnot. So,
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we've had too much news to go through.
oh yeah, I hate to disappoint you because we were going to have a nice discussion, anime
Well, it
discussion.
depends how long you're going to be.
Well, about 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well.
No. I meant that I can stick
Oh,
around.
after. Yeah. How long you?
Oh,
Gonna be
after? No. But unless you're on in about 35, 40 minutes or so for another 35, 40 minutes, maybe.
We can see what we can do.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, man.
yep. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to jet for now. If you guys are still on when I'm done, I'll jump back in.
Yeah. I'll
Okay,
see what we
man.
can do. See what we
All
can
right.
do. We'll try and go.
See you, fellas.
See you in a
Cool,
bit.
man.
Later
See
on
you in a
Plug
bit.
Hole. And if you're still watching Balucious
Rudy.
or joining in, Rudy as well. Yes, Rudy's is always fantastic. You guys should go check out everybody's links, everybody's channels here. Rudy's, Bungholes, Uglywretches, Phoenixes. I don't think Balucious has one, but that's not the point. Go check them out. Later.
See ya.
See you, man.
Okay. All right. Seconds late, but still counts later. There we go. Oh, there we go. Right. So we'll just have a quick nosy posy again. Metal Hawk, somewhat famous character. Blah blah blah. It's not doing that much for me. I'll be honest
The
with you.
colour scheme's a lot to do with it, I think. It's nostalgic.
Yeah.
Primary colours. The red and the blue and
They love that in Japan. Bless them. But
oh yeah, it's very Japanese looking, isn't it?
well, he was from one of the very Japanesey series, so
Yeah.
the Super God Master Force. I mean,
Super God Master Force.
Yeah, that's what the series was called.
Fuck
It was
it.
about all it was the Power Masters and stuff. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember Power Masters, yeah.
I think in that series they were called God Masters or something like that. And
Mm.
yeah, it's weird. It's probably a translation thing, but it's weird.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah. Oh look, it's Twincast. It's Blaster in different colours.
Whoa.
If I'm not, I can't remember which way around it is. I'm sure Blung will tell us. In the Japanese series of this, I think the original Blaster was called Billy, and then he had a fight to the death with with Soundwave, and he got turned into Blaster when it was called this. So he was originally called, oh, he was Blaster, and then he got changed to Billy. Well, one other way around, and Soundwave got turned into Sound Blaster.
Mm.
Stupid, but someone will tell me, I assume, but it's called Billy.
Billy's a bit of a dumb name, isn't it?
Well, I think Wheelie was called Wally.
Oof.
It's silly things like that. So and apparently Balucious only wants this because it's got a cassette that he wants. It's probably going to be the only way you're going to get it. So I could see this one shelf warming hard because I don't think that many people really want a blue Blaster.
And the legs.
Yeah,
I think the legs are going to be a problem.
I don't remember what Blaster's legs look like on these figures. I don't think they look like that. I could be wrong. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's questionable, isn't it? Ooh.
It is. It's a bit concerning.
Colours are a bit urgent.
Yeah. That white is fucking urgent, isn't it? It's too much.
But it's fine,
Oh, yeah, I mean...
shelf warm for a couple of years and we'll find a TK Maxx for a 10 and it's fine. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. It was Billy. Some horrible dub made a decision. Called correctly, Soundwave returns as new Soundwave, also known as Sound Blaster. Yeah.
Oh.
Billy. Yeah. Why Billy? What were they thinking? Yeah, that's the end of that one. All right, have we got anything else on here? No. Okay, so we're going to go to the bit I've been working towards, which is where we'll get more pictures. Good old Dencio, whatever it is on there.
Dencio.
Because he's usually got quite good pictures quite early on.
Yeah.
So we've got the Blaster, the Metal Hawk, an upgrade kit for Legacy Menasor, Motormaster, whatever. Apparently, one of the characters that they are going to be making soon is Armada Megatron.
Ooh.
In the Legacy line. Oh, hang on. Everyone had weird names in that dub. Philip, George, Billy, Energon cubes were called they were power packs. Yes. That's one of the reasons I never managed to get through that. That dub was atrocious. It wasn't even funny. It's just So yeah, they're making Armada Megs, which will probably be Armada Galvatron at some point. Nemesis Leo Convoy or whatever it is, they're going to repaint him into dark colours. Inevitable. Dio or Dion or whatever it is. It's supposed to be Optimus Prime's mate. That everyone assumes was like Magnus or something like that, but no, they're actually going to make a figure to look like him, so that'll be interesting. Beachcomber. They're making a new Beachcomber. I'll be honest with you. I think the last one, the Power of the Primes, was it one? I think that was it. Power of the Primes, Titan's Return, whichever one. I think that one was pretty good. So I'd be surprised to see if they make a better one. But yeah,
I've seen a fairly decent one. Yeah, I don't know what series it was, but
Dirge. Yeah, they're gonna make a new Dirge.
Conad.
Yeah, kind of like Dirge, but we'll see. Axel Grace, that'd be the other Crash Bar, I think,
Hmm.
from what Mike was saying.
Yeah.
Oh, carry on. What else we got? The other things that are coming up. We got Shrapnel. We've got Grimlock. We got Thundercracker. We got that. We got the Combined. Some Zoids. Okay.
Zoids for
The
fuck's
weapons.
sake.
We got the Gatling butt of
Yeah.
the Rhino. Got all the pictures. In-hand pictures. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I think we're mostly up to date on that one.
Hmm.
Ah, okay. So we'll just waste some time. We'll have a look at this kit. This is to make the cab longer and make
Right.
calves longer on the combined mode. I don't know. I don't have this, so I don't. Is the trailer that short? I don't know.
I think Mike knows more about that, doesn't he?
I think he's got it, so yeah, I'd hope so. Oh, hang on, hang
Yeah.
on. Is he back? Hello?
All right, dudes.
Yeah, man.
All right, Holly.
How's it going?
Mr. Lovett?
Yeah, sorry, I
Yeah,
just
we beat them to
tend to
death
invent
with their own
the
shoes.
long-term data retrieval.
Mm-hmm.
I lost the signal. I went out the backyard for a cigarette and lost the signal. And then that used to be the only place I could get a signal. Somebody's going to have to be sued about this. What do I know more about than anyone else?
Mixmaster, yeah.
A Motormaster.
Mixmaster,
Motormaster.
the only
Yeah.
construction I had back in the day. That's Motormaster.
Yes.
So I knew that.
Right.
I was
Supposed to be
better than you at that.
an upgrade kit that makes it bigger.
Oh, I've got the whole thing now, haven't I? I forgot.
Have you?
Well, I still don't feel like I've got Breakdown, even though I have. It's not him, is it? It's just this Wild Rider without any of the Breakdown stuff except a red bit on the bonnet. I mean, that's weird.
Yeah, it's just a
Sorry, the
rendered
hood.
version of
The bill.
Wild Rider, basically, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, of all the ones to skip on, the one that looks like he should have just been like Sideswipe and Sunstreaker, Red Alert, Clampdown. He should. That's what he's meant to look like.
Night Long.
I'm gonna have to get the
Well,
tip
same
out. The set square.
I have seen an upgrade kit that's two separate pieces to make the spoiler, if that's any good to you. Because for some reason the spoiler is one big piece. I don't know.
Balls to it. I just feel cheaped out on. But anyway, there's an upgrade set for Menasor that includes like bits that form another robot. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Because I'm trying hard to find it online and I can't find it.
For Legacy
I'm not
Menace.
trying that hard, actually.
No, I don't know that one. Give me a sec.
I'm going for the piss. I'll be back now.
He's going for a bio break.
We just say, I'll be back. I'm picturing your weeping dick now.
That's an image for everybody.
Well, so it's going to stick with me, I know that.
Yeah, well, it should.
I've seen it before.
I have very little doubt.
Oh, no. That's a slur.
No. I was going to say some slurs. I'm not getting into that game. We can get into a lot of trouble saying slurs.
All right. I'm just waiting for it to get to that stage because I have got a bollocking in store for you, big style.
What have I done?
Oh, you'll find out, mate. I think you already know.
I didn't do anything. I'm perfectly
I think you
innocent.
did. I think you did. I think your name was mentioned.
And my name was never mentioned in any suggestion.
There's an elephant in this room, and it's got your name all over it.
No. But is it a good elephant or a bad elephant?
It is hell of a elephant.
Oh, that's a big one. Where did that come
Isn't
from?
it? It's actually heavier out of the box it came in because it's got all those air bubbles.
Fucking hell.
It's a big one, all right.
That looks cool.
Heavy as shit. And apparently, it's your fault that I got it.
Why would you say such a thing?
A little birdie told me.
Well, it was half price.
I don't give a shit what price it was. I didn't want it. I promised myself. I was actually proud of myself. The first Titan I've been able to resist. And I was proud of that. And I thought, great, I need the space. It looks glorious, but don't need it. I don't need it. It has a special place in my heart. That's about when I got back into collecting, when Cybertron was about. He's got a Scottish accent in the show. I don't need it, though. Fucking got it. She thought it was G1 Metroplex. Like the original Titan update, you know? But now I've got fucking... I still want that. Now I want to keep this as well. You bastard. I told you I was keeping that till later, but let's do it now. Let's admonish you now, on the spot. You absolute fucking glorious twat.
But do you like your laser beak?
Yes. What?
But do you like your laser beak?
Well, my laser beak. Where is he? There he is. I'll put the other laser beak on him, so he's almost in mid-transformation.
Yeah.
I don't know what people's problem is with this. I've heard all kinds of bad mouthing about this, and it's one of the worst figures of last year and all the rest of it. I ain't got a problem with it. It's fucking great. The head's a bit loose, but we know how to fix that. And the bird just fell off, but he landed on his feet.
See, I was asked if there was anything I knew you wanted. Instantly, Laserbeak. Because I knew you wanted.
Oh, yeah.
Then it was a case of, is there anything else? So I go clicking around. It's like, well, you got him.
I'll kiss your ass for that.
So you got him.
If you were here, I would kiss you on the bottom.
Rain check.
Well happy with it. Thank you, man.
It's like, is there anything else he might want? I'm like, okay, well, I'll have a look. I know you got him something big last year, which I definitely didn't, help with. Here's another big one. It's half price. She went, okay, great, bought it. I'm like, whoa, okay, okay. So,
yeah, she said she was shitting her pants about it.
I was pretty confident you didn't have it, and it was half price.
I guessed it.
You guessed it.
I did. She said, your present's arriving today, but there's no way I'm going to be able to hide it, so you might as well have it today. This was Thursday.
Mm.
And I thought it's either another pissing guitar or...
How many guitars you got now?
Or Titan Class Metroplex. And she's got it wrong. So I was shitting myself as well, and it turned out to be Titan Class Metroplex. She put me off to pretending it was guitar, and then the very next day, another fucking guitar turns up. So I've got at the moment, I mean, there's one outstanding. I lent it to Graham years ago before the bloody lockdown, and now he lives in India or something. So I might not see that again for a while. So we won't count that. I've got 1, 2.
He's jumped the country, is
3, 4, 5. I've got 6 guitars in this house now at the moment. One of them, no, 2 of them are not mine. One's on permanent loan, and one of the other ones is as well. But I mean, it's as though I'm a sort of guitar depository, whatever the fucking warehouse for Shell's dad. Every time his house is full of guitars, and every time he keeps kicking him over, he goes, that one's got to go somewhere else. So he puts it on to me because he knows I'll look after him. but I'm running out of space for the bastard things. You'd think I could play it by now. Anyway, that's me ranting over with for a bit.
So I'm a bad man, am I?
Yeah, well, that's how I like my men.
I
Bad,
am a bit
bad,
of a rebel.
and very black.
I was born black.
Well, you could play the white man now and then, can you?
Oh, yeah. I got that. Yeah. Only when it's cold can I play a white man.
God, you're the whitest person I've ever seen. You look like that Sheamus off the wrestling.
I am the whitest man of all time. Yeah, no, it's good. It's a fact.
Ice, baby.
Dun, 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 dun. So, I was actually moaning to Mike before that I've got like £6 sitting in my PayPal from Patreon money, and I couldn't.
And I'm not very well octopus.
Yes, I couldn't find anything worth buying on eBay because like the postage on everything's like £4, so you got to try and find something that's like £1 or £2. And,
I tried to PayPal you, but it wouldn't work. I don't know what's happened.
Don't worry. Because later on, the missus, she's gone up mental and she's bought some bits and pieces for the kitchen, a new vacuum and all that stuff. Where this money's come from, I don't know. Because I'm told we haven't got any. But she's then gone, okay, how much money have we got in the bank? Oh, this much. Oh, we're doing well this month. You can have £50. I'm like, huh? So yeah, so that's the money from Christmas that we didn't get. I'm like, ooh, how are we now? Ooh, 50. All right, okay. He goes, yeah, if you hold on a couple of weeks, you can have 25 more for Valentine's. I'm like, okay. Well, I'm spending some on Certoise for postage, and I'm going to use a voucher and buy something from there. So I'll get some stuff from Certoise, and then I'll keep the rest for when I get the stuff from Valentine's, and I'll go nuts there. So I went on to
Still got pixelated, mate.
Oh, is this us or is this Mike?
Yeah, Mike's in the fridge.
And he's going to get. All right, okay. Take me off full screen. Well, for argument's sake, I used my Certoise voucher and £18 or something of my 50, and I bought this. This is an oversized Nemesis Primey whatever version of the leader class Power of the Primes. Okay? This is a leader class figure. It's reasonably big. It's cool, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. The cab becomes an Orion Pax, and then it combines with the trailer and becomes an Optimus Prime. Which is cool.
Yeah.
This is the trailer. That's the Orion Pax with a deluxe.
Fuck.
This is about the size of a Voyager. That's probably about the size of a leader.
Yeah.
That ain't part of the trailer yet. That.
He's going to be a big lad, isn't he?
The state of it.
He's going to be a big lad.
I think it's got upgraded hands because the hands on this one don't open, but that one does. See, they've got a little pin and they've put the Matrix in there.
Yeah.
But it's a big one.
He is a big one, mate.
So, But Certoise voucher covered that, and I just paid for the postage. So it's all fine. It's all good. And that cost me £18, 41, 47, something like that. Not that I'm being petty with the pennies.
No.
Hang on.
Yeah, fuck off.
It's all right. We're still going to waste time until Mike comes back. Not Mike. Bill. Bill comes back. There we go. I can't remember when he went. Where did he go? About 10 minutes ago. Okay. All right. Okay. Has he said the same thing twice? Yes. Okay. Well, that's working well. But yeah, so that thing's monstrous and it's huge and it's awesome, and hopefully there'll be some stuff thrown in with that.
Yeah, it is a big lump.
Yeah. Well, tell you what, should we get some pre-moaning in?
Yeah, pre-moaning job done.
Right. So,
Who doesn't like what?
there's a series that Bill's been watching. The season 2's come out of a series on Netflix called Record of Ragnarok. I think I was telling you about this.
Oh, yeah, you did mention this.
And it's some kind of thing where the gods, and it's like Indian, Greek, everyone except for God with a capital G. They're all there, and they're basically going, "Oh, we're just going to wipe out people." So a Valkyrie, which I assume is the closest thing they're going to have to an angel or something like that. A Valkyrie and her friend, her sisters or whatever, are basically the coaches for the humans picked from anywhere in all of history, and then they have like a dust up with the gods, and it's like a fight to the death, and whoever loses, their soul's destroyed, so they don't even go to like heaven or whatever. They're just gone.
I see.
And it's one of those like, okay, well, how's a human supposed to fight a god? Well, she gets one of these angel things and sort of binds them to him, and it turns like a special weapon or something for him.
Right.
It's a bit weird.
So it's the weapon that beats them rather than the human, ultimately.
No, the weapon's basically just an excuse for a human to be able to have a fight with a god. The person seems to have some kind of superhuman ability anyway. It's really
odd. Right. Okay.
They shouldn't, because people don't, but it's a cartoon or anime, so and like they had a lot of them are like really obscure Japanese samurai, like a lot of them. So you wouldn't know them if you fell over them unless you're like a deep, like Japanese history buff. So I haven't got a clue. Not even close. Not a clue. But one of them, they had Zeus. Zeus, who's supposed to be the one running the whole thing. King of the gods, other than God with a capital G. They had him fighting Adam, as in and Eve. So you got Zeus, big, powerful, blah blah blah, big, scary muscles, everything, wise, super powerful god, against Adam, who's
enlightening of people. Yeah.
He was a tiny little blonde dude with a little leaf covering up his nuts. Literally, just naked dude with a leaf, and his weapon is like a knuckle duster. And you're thinking, well, this is completely one-sided. There's no way. Adam was knocking shades out of him, smacking him left, right, and centre, absolutely hammered him. Zeus was pretty much guaranteed to lose. Like, there's no way he could have won this fight. And all of a sudden, Adam's halfway through, just about to hit it, and just dies. Just dies.
Why?
I don't know. I couldn't work. I think they explained it at the time, but even then, you just sat there going, so you just didn't want Zeus to lose, and you just basically just ting, and just had him die.
Okay.
It's one of those, just like, fuck off. You're cheating. It's like, oh, come on.
Yeah, kind of breaking your own rules a little bit there.
So that was season 1. Season 2, I think
that took a whole season, just that.
No, I think there were 3 fights in the first season. Right. I don't remember. I think I blocked a lot of it out.
Right. Can't say I blame you for that.
Yeah. Season 2, quite recent and not long come out. There are, of the 10 or so episodes, 2 fights.
Well, for a show about fighting, that's not.
it's all backstory and flashbacks and trying to explain their moves and all this kind of.
I mean, there's merit to exploring backstory, exposition,
not in
etc.
the
But
middle of a fight.
I mean, if it's a fighting show, there should really be some fighting in it.
I think it's the first fight they have of the second season. They have on the gods' side Hercules.
Hmm.
You know,
A bit hard, yeah.
fucking Hercules. And they
Well,
decide to
fucking
look.
Mahatma Gandhi or some shit.
Yeah. No, his opponent. Bear in mind that they can pull these people from like any time throughout human history up until this point.
Hmm.
His opponent is Jack the Ripper.
Wow.
So you've got basically the biggest, most wonderful hero of the gods against history's worst serial killer that was never caught.
Hmm. I suppose it's a ham-handed good versus evil, black versus white, fucking.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're supposed to root for the bad guy because he's
Oh.
saving humanity.
Oh, because he's human. I
He's the human. Yeah, that's
see.
what I'm saying.
Ah.
I quite
Oh,
liked
that's a
that.
weird
I was like,
one.
all right, fair enough. And then you're looking at it, you're like, okay, well, Hercules is supposed to win, like by a long margin. So he's
Hmm.
guaranteed to lose. It was one of those. It was straight off the bat. He's too obviously going to win, so he's bound to lose. It's one of those. You know, you're like, okay, well, he's going to lose.
Oh, that is a strange one. That interesting, though. I mean, the idea is interesting, but you'd have to execute that fucking masterfully to get it to work.
They didn't quite pull it off,
No.
in my opinion. They weren't too far, but in my opinion, they didn't pull it off. Because there's this whole thing that basically mortal weapons can't hurt the gods. So they've got to have this special weapon to even hurt the gods in the first place. You know, whatever these weapons are. So Jack the Ripper turns up he looks kind of French. He's got like a big purple hat with a feather in it and a purple cape and little white moustache and stuff like that and steampunk things. I'm like,
That's not exactly Jack the Ripper.
no, it's
Is it?
not.
You'd expect him in a top hat with a cape or something, really. Little Gladstone bag.
But yeah, there you go.
Oh no.
That's
No,
Jack
no.
the Ripper.
No, it really
So,
isn't.
so
That's
he,
fucking Oscar Wilde.
like I say, he looks kind of like a French steampunk thing. He's not French. He is supposed to be British, but or English rather. But he requests that the battlefield is like old style London, and Hercules is like, I don't care, you should do what you want. I'm Hercules. I'm not going to lose. Who cares? Kind of thing, So they've got London as the battlefield. It's obviously a huge battlefield for gods. Blah blah. I'm like, okay, so he's going to be like running down alleyways and like coming out and just like sneak attacks. That's going to be great. No, he's basically ninjaing around the place with like wires and traps and like, but the traps are like almost like Japanese kunai, like the throwing knives. They've basically got kanji written on them as well. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
It's supposed to be British. We don't do that. It's not a very traditional British thing. Just so you know. Come on.
I'm wondering what the overall philosophy of the show is, though, because Japanese shows.
Rule of cool is the overline.
Well, yeah, but there's usually something identifiable in a Japanese anime, isn't there?
Feel free to watch it and find out, because I can't. So, are you planning on watching any of this? I assume
not really, but I might. You never know.
Well, he turns up, he pulls out these two giant, stupid-looking sword things, and then slaps them together, and it's a giant pair of scissors. This is my special weapon. Ha ha ha. Okay, all right, fine. And he tries doing these traps and stuff on Hercules, and they don't really do anything. So he attacks him with the scissors, and Hercules just shatters them. And it's like, oh, whoops.
Because, I mean, that could be anybody. Why make it the Jack the Ripper? You know, why take that element and then use
I think
none
they
of it?
wanted to. I think it literally the title of the episode is literally like good versus evil, and they're having Hercules as like definitive good, and Jack as definitive evil. Thing is, they then give him like a little backstory and stuff, and all this kind of thing, and they kind of humanize him. So he's now not evil. He's in his own head. He's kind of doing a good thing. So,
well, that was the theory, wasn't it? Well, one of the theories about Jack the Ripper is that he was trying to rid the world of prostitutes. Well, not rid the world of them, but hand it out to a few.
well, in this, his mother was a prostitute, and he has a weird eye, his right eye, where he can see the color of people's emotions,
Right.
as you do.
Yeah.
Eventually, and his mother's the only one who loves him. She radiates this wonderful golden glow.
No, for God's sake.
Eventually, she finds out that the man she loves, who was supposed to be a client that she saw all the time, and he went off to make his fortune, and then he's going to come back for her. He's moved on. He's gotten married to someone else after becoming famous. And she's like, oh, well, hang on. I aborted 4 kids with a wire. And I only kept this one, Jack, because he was yours. And because this guy moves on and Jack's now basically useless to her, she turns on him.
Yeah.
So he...
Oh, that's fairly original, at least.
So he murders her, and then he uses the letter or whatever saying about this guy, and goes and murders him and steals his hat, which is where he gets it from. And
I have to agree, Mike.
I don't know why they humanized him. If they just had him as someone who just liked to kill people or something like that, it'd have made him much more of a despicable character, and it'd have been so much more satisfying to see him.
Or just ramp the evil fucking up. Just make him worse than fucking Hitler.
Evil, yeah. But they humanized him. And then the fight after that was Shiva the Destroyer against the greatest sumo wrestler who's ever lived, who wasn't even fat and looks like every other big muscular guy with long hair in it. They all look the same, to be honest. And
it's a strange show by the sound of this. I almost want to watch it.
It's a weird show. And in the background between the two fights, they had because they're all upset because, you know, again, spoilers, Hercules loses. They're all upset and they go like, hang on, we want to find out what's going on. So Loki goes and finds
right?
Yeah, it goes and finds Buddha, and it's like, oh well, you know, these humans are more powerful than we thought they were going to be. You know, they've learned a way to like fuse with the Valkyries or some stuff like that. I wonder who could have shown them. You're the only one who knows that technique. You must be a traitor, kind of thing. And Buddha's like, whatever. And Buddha, I don't care. Go with the flow. Shut up, you know. It's like, all right, fair enough. So they make this big accusation against him. There's almost a big, huge fight between the gods themselves.
Yeah.
Basically say, okay, we'll tell you what. As punishment, you're fighting in the next round. So the series ends with him walking into the ring and going, oh, by the way, I'm fighting on the human side. And that's how the series ends. So Buddha's walked in and gone, no, fuck you, I'm working for the humans. Suck it, bitch. Bring in my opponent.
That's too weird.
It is really weird. And the cover art of the series on Netflix, he looked like, Sylvester and Tweety, the woman who used to look after
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
He looked like her, but buff as balls. On the
That's
Netflix.
very strange.
I might be,
That's very odd.
So he kind of looks like her, but buff.
Yeah. I see
See
what
what
you
I
mean. Yeah.
Can't remember what her name was for the life of me.
No.
I'm hoping there's not spoilers knocking around somewhere for the next season. Not that it's going to matter.
Exactly. Who's Bernard going to have, anyway?
But yeah, he's just walked in, basically gone, screw it, I work for the humans. Oh, here he comes.
Actually,
Hi,
now.
Mike.
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
lads.
we'll see how long for it.
You're right.
No, you loop in, go to the volume down. Hang on.
Sorry.
Everything's all fucked up here, signal-wise. I don't know what's going on.
Might have a storm on the way.
Probably. I mean, we're in a fucking microclimate up here. You never know what's going on. You can't rely on the weather forecast anyway. What do they Mystic make?
But yeah, so it's a weird series. Weird series.
It's very odd.
I don't even know what you're on about anymore. I've been away. What is it? Oh, it looks
Record
like
of Ragnarok, it's called.
Record of Ragnarok. Yeah. It's on Netflix. It's a weird fighting series between gods and people.
It was pretty generic to me.
It's quite generic, yeah. It's just an excuse for fights, but then they make that drag out.
Neck tendons. Fucking weird shit.
They've got a fight between Hercules and Jack the Ripper.
Oh, Shadow Man has a fight with Jack the Ripper, didn't it? That was fun. No, it wasn't. It was
Hercules and Jack the Ripper. There you go.
Hercules and Jack. Heracles in the original Greek.
Well, no, in this he's Ecclesia, something like that, and then he becomes Hercules.
What I notice about these historical hero figures is that they were all really good at shaving.
Especially
Before
Jack,
lasers were invented.
especially Jack the Ripper. I mean, look at that moustache. That's glorious.
Well, you can understand Jack being pretty handy with a blade.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Scalpel didn't need a fucking razor.
Oh, in this he's got like weird Japanese throwing knives or something. Oh, it's stupid.
Oh, it's just people have just run out of originality, haven't they? And they just got to keep rehashing, taking names that people will recognize and throwing it onto their own fucking unimaginative rubbish. It's just piss off or come up with something new.
Although he does tactically use an umbrella.
This goddamn Velma shit we got going on now. I mean, what?
Oh yeah, Velma's a fucking stupid idea.
I mean,
yeah.
I think they should bring back capital punishment for that. Not that it's What is that?
He's an umbrella.
He's an umbrella. Oh, okay.
He's supposed to be British. He needs an umbrella. Come on.
I suppose Scrange was sort of an umbrella without the stick.
You know what? I went back and I read that comic just so I knew who Scrounge was.
Dark, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was actually
bleak as fuck, that story.
It's after you told me. Actually, I went off and read it. So yeah,
it made Blaster my hero, sort of. But all right, on that subject, Fall of Cybertron Blaster. There he is.
Yeah.
They had them little ring disc things. Well, discs of ring.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that have been the perfect opportunity to do just a yellow version of Rewind or something, and with a new head, and it could be Scrange? Why did they miss that opportunity?
I don't think they even thought. Then again, when was that character made?
Strange. No,
Yeah.
85?
Oh, is he that old? Okay, all right. I wasn't sure
Yeah.
because if it was one of those like newer characters, it might have missed the cutoff.
No, they included a version of him repainted Cosmos. This Cosmos.
With computer, yeah. With
Yeah.
computer, yeah.
Mm.
But what a perfect opportunity to combine Strange with Blaster that would have been, because he turned into a fucking wheel, didn't he?
Basically,
And they just turned into wheels. So why couldn't we have had a Strange out of that? I was shouting at them as well, but they never heard me.
Cheeky
it's
cunt.
rude, isn't it? See, I've got the sound wave of that, and I found the extra cassettes and stuff. I think I found them in B&M when they were on sale for like £4 each. So I've got all the things for him. But
Well, I haven't. I've got same wave, same Blaster, and all of the discs except for Eject and Ramhorn, which I could never find.
I only got them for Soundwave. So I've got Rumble, Frenzy, Bat Ravage, and Laserbeak.
I've got Titan's Return Ramhorn though. He was hard to find as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But
Yeah,
I got him.
I've never even seen the Autobot cassettes talked about much, really.
Because all those cassettes were terrible. But for the full Cybertron set, they were awful. But yeah, if we're just going to be talking about terrible endings to things, Mr. Mike, have you seen Terminator Salvation?
Is that the one with Batman in it?
Christian Bale,
That's
yeah.
the one with Christian Bale in it.
Yeah, the guy who played Batman.
Yeah.
I did see it once, yeah, and I thought it was all right, to be honest, but everything. I didn't think it was. For me, Terminator is the original and Terminator 2, and that's where it ends. I didn't mind that as a sort of dip in, but everything that came since is fucking trash.
Well, I think I was telling this to Phoenix before we started, but they missed a trick in this series, in this film, because all the way through the film they're saying, no one's ever seen John Connor, no one knows what he looks like, no one knows anything about John Connor, he's such a mystery. And the main guy is some sort of like half Terminator cyborg thing. So he's damn nearly as tough as a Terminator on his own.
Terminator's our cyborg.
Yeah, but he's like a human who has been terminated.
He's RoboCop.
Kinda, yeah, but not as cool.
He looks a bit like Peter Weller.
I don't know who he is, but
he's RoboCop.
Oh no, he's yeah. Sorry, I'll get mixed up. Ignore me. So,
okay, I'll ignore you.
Well, and ironically, the actor who plays that guy in Terminator Salvation plays RoboCop in the remake of RoboCop.
Oh God, that was dreadful.
I know, it was a fucking mess.
I can't really judge it because I could only get through about 10 minutes of it. And then I started puking and throwing things through windows.
But
and then I watched the original and cheered up. It's a very uplifting film, that.
It is.
Can you fly, Bowie?
Thank you.
They get all the way to John Connor, and John Connor gets mortally wounded. They're like, oh no, John Connor's going to die. And I'm like, awesome. Have the Terminator guy become John Connor, lead the human race because he's way tougher and he can beat up the Terminators. He's more inspirational. No, just kill him and put his heart in John Connor.
No, trouble is, like the one that John reprogrammed that he could have done that with, his mum lowered him into the smelting pool. Oh, God, it comes full circle.
No. This guy here in the picture, this guy, the half Terminator-y human guy.
No, I haven't fucking seen it properly. I watched it once. I was probably half drunk and fuck knows, because like I said, it ends with Terminator 2 for me. Those films are classics. The first two. The rest is an insult.
He could have just taken on the name and been John Connor. No one would have known. No one knew what he looked like. He could have just
Well, they did. All the Terminators came off of production line, so that's why they all look like Arnie.
Yeah, but he didn't. He actually fights an Arnie Terminator.
Well, there you go then. It wasn't him. It wasn't one.
No. He's like a prototype.
Logic!
He's like a prototype.
Oh, right, okay.
He's a human who's had Terminator-y bits stuck in him.
Global Defense Network, which becomes self-aware, needs a prototype. Okay.
Don't look at me. I didn't write the film. All right?
No, but you're picking it apart, though, aren't you? Well, I haven't really seen it. I've said that 3 times.
The film's okay until the end. If they fixed the end, it'd have been a good film, surprisingly.
Well, you can say that about the Italian Job. I mean, it's given me anxiety ever since. I don't know what happens. And Lock, Stock, and 2 Smoking Barrels. What happens? Did he get the guns back? Did he answer the phone? What the fuck? I don't know. I suppose you'll have to figure it out. With Neil and I. In the book, he blew his fucking head off. But in the movie, you'll have to wonder what happened to him. And I think it's better that way.
I'm trying to
gone on one again, haven't I? Sorry.
I'm trying to remember the end of it.
Of what?
Lock, Stock. I can't remember the end of it for the life of me.
Oh, he's hanging off the bridge, isn't he? He's about to disappear those guns.
He's a load of shit over the bridge, but it's worth
He's got to get rid of them antique rifles when his mates find out that they're worth fucking tons, and they pay off their debt, get the gangsters off their back and everything, and he's just on the point of dropping them in the river, and when his phone rings and he's like caught between what do I do, and that's when it ends.
See, I always get Lock, Stock and Snatch mixed up for some reason.
Snatch is far better than
I know Snatch is way better. That's why I always
Snatch is one of the best films ever. But it's up there with Terminator 2 and Pulp Fiction. It's something I could just watch over and over.
But RoboCop remake, okay? Let's pick this one apart for you.
I've seen like 10 minutes of it, and like I say, I was physically sick.
Well, the actor himself apparently said that he couldn't act without people being able to see his face.
He was right. Without what? Being able to see someone's penis?
Face.
Is that what you said? Police.
No. Face.
Oh, face. Oh, okay. How embarrassing.
All the audience sitting there with magnifying glasses trying to see his. Come on.
Well, try to see his penis. Yeah.
Yeah. So he said he couldn't act without people seeing his face.
Johnson.
Yes.
His face is a penis.
Whereas Peter Weller. Peter Weller went and did.
You may not like what you're about to see.
He went to,
lose the arm.
He went to dance classes to learn the robot so he could move better.
Yeah, Peter Weller did.
Yeah.
He's a great actor. There's a film called Shadow Hours with him in.
I've seen that actually years ago, but
that seems familiar.
Yeah. It's pretty old now, but that's a great film. I watched it a few times, so that's rare for me.
I might have to rewatch it.
Something. Does that work now? Have I lost the signal?
Look at this.
No, you're all right.
Oh, cool.
But this remake. So he can only act if people can see his face, and for some reason, they go, "Oh, just keep your one flesh hand."
That's fucking dance. That is.
See, you've got to think how heavy he's supposed to be. Imagine if he fell over, and went, "Oop!" He's just crushed every bone in that hand, and presumably feels the pain of it. Even if they replaced his bones with metal. In case that so they didn't break, it still squeezes the skin. it's still going to be crushing the skin. It would still be pain.
Mm.
There's no logical reason to keep
No,
that.
none whatsoever. I think the whole thing was the what it was supposed to be. You know, it was like a comment on prosthetics and stuff. If it was something like, I think if they took that idea and put it in the Deus Ex universe, made a Deus Ex movie of it, you know, the video games,
Yeah.
it would kind of suit that a bit better, and they wouldn't be constrained by the RoboCop fucking name and all of that.
Have you ever seen Alita Battle Angel?
I think I've seen bits and pieces of it.
This film.
Yeah.
There are loads of people in this with like robot arms and stuff, or legs, or whatever, and it, you know. And a girl who's a fan of this, they actually made her prosthetic arms.
Yes, I've seen that.
You know, so this is better for prosthetics and things like this. This is a much better film, and hopefully,
well, yeah, I agree completely.
Hopefully, they're going to make the second one at some point, because had a very brief cameo of Edward Norton right at the end. So I'm like, ooh, Edward Norton, come on, give me some of that. Edward Norton's awesome. But this is quite a good film. If you, it's based on a manga and then an animated manga film. But
yeah, I know it was manga and animated.
Yeah, it's actually quite good. I got my daughter to watch it. She actually liked it. But this remake is like, even the suit. It just looks like a knockoff Iron Man suit, but not as good.
Yeah.
Iron Man by the way of Starship Troopers.
It was a very poor idea. They could have used some of the ideas, written it better, and turned it into something else.
Starship Troopers.
You know what would have gotten them away with a lot of the trouble? What would have saved them a lot of hassle?
Overall, directed RoboCop.
Call it something else. Say inspired by RoboCop.
Mm.
All you have to do. Don't replace RoboCop. Have it as,
you know, in the same world as RoboCop.
Whatever you want to do, just inspired by, or you know,
suggested by, or something.
Yeah, whatever. Just don't try and supplant it. That's the problem. They try and go.
That is the problem. Yeah, you've hit it on the head there, mate.
This is what I've been saying for years. Stop trying to rewrite history. Come up with something of your own. You can set it in that world if you want, but don't try and rewrite what fucking already went before that people are fond of, because you're just going to alienate people, aren't you?
See, at least with the RoboCop colours on the suit, it looked better. It still doesn't look good, but it looks better.
And giving him a passive fucking weapon as well. He had a taser, didn't he?
I don't remember. But even the guns are a bit too try-hard. Look at this, with the big magazines and the weird things, the extra.
This video game,
RoboCop like piss tasers.
RoboCop.
I've actually pissed a taser, I think, recently.
RoboCop.
Come on, that'd be the least you could do if you were a fucking ultimate cyborg super cop warrior.
Mate.
Murphy had a jack just to go into the computers, which he used as a deadly weapon.
That's how he killed Clarence.
Yeah. This guy, it looks like he'd be trying to stick a USB up his bum. It's not gonna...
Speaking of great actors, whoever that cunt was who played Clarence Boddicker, fucking brilliant.
Kurtwood Smith, yeah, he's a great actor.
Brilliant.
Instead of Gary Oldman here.
Gary Oldman, yeah. Ed Norton, you just mentioned, fucking excellent.
Yeah, that he was uncredited as well at the end of Elite Battle Angel.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I can tell you,
right there,
Edward Norton is the reason Brad Pitt learned how to act.
Really?
Yes.
Brad Pitt was rubbish until Fight Club, and then he just found himself, and it must have been Ed Norton who did it.
Yeah.
Because in Snatch, he was fucking phenomenal. And that was around the same time, I guess.
I was watching something on that the other day. He the guy making it, I can't remember. Guy Ritchie, was it? Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie,
Who made
yeah,
Snatch,
Madonna's
yeah.
wife.
He got 2 like A-list celebrities signed on to do the film. He got a guy who was one of the rabbi murdery guys. I can't remember.
Benicio del Toro, yeah.
And
Oh,
Brad Pitt.
Meatloaf.
Yeah, and Brad Pitt. But he worked out Brad Pitt couldn't do an English accent, so he had to invent the character of the Pikeys so Brad Pitt could be in the film because he couldn't do an English accent.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw something about it literally a couple of days ago. So he had to make up characters to get Brad Pitt in it.
Get
I
rid of
think
that.
Americans, by and large, can't do English accents very well. The cadence is too different.
The problem is there are that many different English accents. Yeah, there's not like one. They think there is. It's some kind of like slightly posh London accent. But there isn't. There's like 40, 50 different accents in this little island. They can't do it. Yeah. If they all turned up sounding like they're from like Lancashire or something, we'd all be fine with it. But none of the Americans would understand them.
It's the same the other way, though.
Yes. I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
if you
colloquialism, isn't it? Regional accents, they're everywhere. That's why they're called regional.
Yeah, but if you smashed your head into a wall a few times, you might sound a bit American. So.
Well, I've done that a lot of times.
There is always
I don't
that.
sound like no goddamn Yank. See? Terrible. I don't even say fucking Welsh. I don't know why I say that.
I was going to start trying to sound like Hank Hill for a minute. I'm going to sell you some propane, I tell you what.
You sound more like Doomhaler.
That's
Oh,
not
so
terrible.
with that toothbrush up that guy's butt. It's a true story, man. Happened to me.
Was that one not
That's
good?
the thing with the Southern accent. It's an attitude as much as anything else.
Y'all reckon?
I do.
Oh,
Damn
that
straight.
was pretty good. That was pretty good. Well done.
Shoots it as it. Oh shit.
Who's Drone Tip? Yeah. Oh, that's Elite the Battle Angel still, I suppose.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad film. Not bad at all. I don't know what it's on, but it's probably on things. But yeah, RoboCop.
A bit messy.
Michael Keaton's the bad guy. I mean, come on. Michael Keaton was...
And again, he does fuck all throughout the film, doesn't he?
Yeah,
no, that's Batman.
That is Batman. Do you know Spider-Man Homecoming? One of the new recent films where Michael Keaton played
Smegma Homecoming.
Yeah.
That.
Smegma.
Apparently, in the middle of all the fight scenes, whenever he got a chance, he'd whisper to him, "I'm Batman."
Yeah, I remember that. I remember hearing about that.
But,
Tell your friends about me.
Apparently, that was ad-libbed in the first film.
Excellent.
It's like, who are
Classic
you?
line.
I'm Batman. Apparently, it was ad-libbed.
Yeah, but that's the devil in the pale moonlight.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Jack Nicholson. That's an actor.
Hang on.
He's not even acting, actually. Jack Nicholson's just mad.
Yeah, here you go.
Actors who play themselves. Jack Nicholson. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. And they're just in a shop buying nuts. I like that one. It's silly, but I like that one. Instead of a fight scene or something, they just went to the shop and bought some nuts. Sorry, it's a silly movie.
Alfred, let's go shopping.
Yeah. Oh, what's this?
Oh, dear. This should be right. I think I'm half cut again.
Wish I was.
Well, get it down, you mate.
Okay.
It's a choice you make. Drink or don't. Oh, well, that's got rid of him, hasn't it? How's it going, Fiend?
Yeah, not bad, man. How are you?
Fucking wrecked. I thought that was obvious. I still feel nauseous as shit on and off, but I think I've topped up from yesterday.
Fair enough.
I'm drinking fucking vodka and tonic to try and settle my stomach.
Oh, jolly day.
I haven't
Tonic.
thrown up yet, but I keep thinking I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's in the post, probably.
Probably. The tonic's mainly for the leg cramps, but, you know, like Bill said, I'm getting older. And we're all getting older. You can get younger.
Yeah.
I'm more than half dead. Shit, if I live till 90, then I am half dead now. But I won't live till 90. So I'm beyond middle aged. That's one to think about, isn't it? Not for too long.
Is it?
Sadly, boys and girls, life is.
I like that sound. You've got lemons.
Life is a
Limbo.
terminal illness.
It is, yes.
Yeah. Sadly, we're not going to make it out alive.
Yeah, but I'm going to live until I die. Might as well. What's the point? Like, somebody said, life's not about arriving at the grave in a perfectly preserved body. It's about fucking ragging that thing around, having the best time of your life, and screaming in sideways, shouting, "Fuck me, that was a hell of a ride." Totally used up. Hunter Thompson quoted it, but it wasn't him who originally said it. Fucking wreck yourself, man.
That's a selection of films right there, isn't it? Riddick,
Great.
Robocop, Demolition Man, Dread,
Demolition Man is brilliant.
John Carter. I actually kind of liked that, and Total Recall. That's a
Oh,
selection.
Total Recall is brilliant as well. That Paul Verhoeven directed that, didn't he? As well.
I believe so. Yeah. I believe so. That's a selection of films right there. Dread is okay. It's a shame it's stuck in one building, but you know, budget reasons, trying to copy The Raid. It's fine.
Which one was that?
The one where it was him.
Red the colour.
The psychic one, the stuck in a mega block thing. Find the drug.
Oh,
deal.
yeah. Let's vaguely recall that.
Yeah. Demolition
Not Total Recall.
Demolition Man's a classic.
Yeah, fucking
I
brilliant.
saw it recently, actually. Demolition Man.
I actually worked out to clean my ass with 3 scallop shells or so.
The 3 seashells. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, somebody had to.
No, I really had to because it happened out the back. That's all I had. I'd had scallops. So, you know, you can scoop. Let's not talk about it. No, I know I brought it up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wish I had brought it up rather than it come out of my hand.
We're gonna
You watch any of The Last of Us, Chris?
Oh,
I've
get
not.
lost.
No,
Don't be a wimp.
No, I've not. I keep hearing about it and I keep going,
I started the first episode and got bored halfway through the credits.
Things everyone
Might give it another try.
That's the most honest review I've read of it, isn't it?
I had everyone in the dog telling me to watch The Walking Dead, and after ignoring it until it was like 12 or something seasons in, I think I had a thing for a girl who really liked it, so I was starting watching it. And I watched so many seasons, and I'm like, this is the worst soap opera I've ever seen.
The thing is, it's just the same thing every fucking time, isn't it? Pretty much.
The problem
I
is,
can show you the real Walking Dead. I just go down the corner there to the council estate, and they're wandering about like fucking zombies down there. The only thing I haven't got is a gun.
In these series,
I have got a gun, I just can't find it.
In these series, you can't have people getting killed by the monsters every single episode, or under constant attack. So in between, you end up falling into this terrible soap opera kind of thing, like Neighbours or so, Home and Away. It's like, oh, you kiss such and such, but I like her.
At least Neighbours was self-aware and it was funny.
Yeah, but these things take themselves, because it's a life or death situation, they take themselves so seriously, and it's just so
That's pathetic. It bores me with tears.
It's like Lost. Lost was even worse.
Never saw it.
Well, put it this way, even the writers admitted they didn't know what they were doing. They were just making it up.
Okay,
I think that was quite well known, though.
Yeah, but the people were trying to say, they're making it up. No, they've got a plan, really. No, they didn't. They admitted it after that they didn't. All the way through it, they're like, no, we know what we're doing. No, they didn't.
It's fucking Abrams with his fucking magic box theory, isn't it?
It was just absolute shite. Wakanda Forever, we're going to sit through that tomorrow. It's probably going to be terrible. I like being called a colonizer.
It's definitely going to be terrible. Wakanda.
I don't know,
Black
man.
Paradise.
I haven't watched any of the...
Invented by Stan Lee in 1965.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any of the Marvel films, really.
They're okay.
I tried to watch Infinity
I don't recommend you
War. It was meant to be fucking awesome, but...
They're okay to start with, and then they kind of snowball, and then you get invested, and then they end up kicking you in the teeth, and then you start going, they're not as good as they were, but I'm still invested, so I've got to keep watching. So if you don't have to watch them, I suggest you don't, but if you do, you're in for the long haul, unfortunately.
You're too woke.
Sounds like marriage.
Yeah, basically, yeah. We are now wedded to the... but now we've left it because it's gone transgender and it's trying to convince us that we're gay and we're not interested. So, we're having to separate now. But this whole...
Fucking communism.
Yeah. See, the Black Panther film, the first one, they had Bilbo Baggins. Who's the guy? Keep forgetting his name. Actor. He was in Love Actually. He was in World's End, the Simon Pegg film. What's his name?
Frodo.
Yeah, no, Bilbo is.
Ian Holm.
No.
Ian Holm played Bilbo.
No, he's got a weird little name, isn't he?
The Hobbit film. What's his name?
Oh, Martin Freeman.
Yes, Martin Freeman. Martin Freeman. Yes.
Oh, I thought you were on about the other guy.
No,
I
sorry,
knew Martin Freeman's name.
Sorry.
Why didn't you just say he was in The Office?
Because I've not watched The Office. I have a really weird thing with Ricky Gervais. He's only funny in small doses. And he thinks he's funnier than anyone else in the world.
He's the best, mate. Well,
okay.
He's one of the best.
Okay.
He's relentless and unapologetic.
I found The Office very hard to watch.
His Golden Globes thing and all the rest of it was very good. The series about him...
Basically him.
The series about his wife died and all the rest of it.
Oh, I haven't watched that. No, I couldn't deal with that. No.
The first season is very, very good. The second season, they instantly rewrite it, so it's basically the first season again, because they realise they've got nowhere to go. So I doubt
that very much.
No, trust me.
No, I don't trust you. I doubt that. Ricky's a fucking fantastic writer, and he wouldn't do something like that.
Extra is what I saw of it.
What else was I going to say? Yeah. So Martin Freeman in the first Black Panther film, every chance they got, all the black characters kept calling him colonizer.
I'm
like,
yeah, we also built the world that you wouldn't be a slave in. So, fuck you. It wasn't even me. I wasn't involved. Fuck off. I hate all this shit.
And the slavery in Africa was actually run by black people anyway.
Yeah, it was invented by them. They were selling each other between towns. And they realised, because on the Gold Coast there was so much gold, it was no value to them, but people in Britain wanted it, so they used to sell people. They sold people to their own fucking other neighbouring towns, and said to the British, "Oh, can you go and liberate our people who've been kidnapped, and we'll give you some of our gold." And that's what it was about. That's how it started. Read about the Bedouin bronzes.
Bedouin bronzes, yeah.
It's not where I was going with it, but
There's not enough education.
No, that is But these have black people never set up colonies? I'm pretty sure they have. I don't know specifically, but I'm pretty sure.
No,
Have a look at Chicago if you want to know how much black people love each other as a community. Laurie Lightfoot dancing to drums while people are stabbing each other.
But worse than
Or
this,
Beetlejuice, as we know it.
let's look at Wakanda, shall we?
It doesn't exist.
All right, but in the theme of the universe, where they're calling this poor white guy colonizer just for the way he was born, if you
Outright
understand,
racism.
basically, Wakanda is only special because a mountain worth of vibranium landed there.
Vibranium.
Hooray.
Vibranium,
Well,
big
that's something to be
space-
very proud of, isn't it?
Vibranium, super duper space metal, just landed there
I
And
don't
they
like all
found-
this
because it's in their
Fucking-
land.
racial segregation. It's back to apartheid. Nelson Mandela is fucking doing a drill bit in his grave.
Hmm.
Over
Poor
the hundreds of
bastard.
years, they've perfected it and they've used it and they've made this wonderful technology and they can cure all kinds of diseases. And gone, yeah, but we're just going to close ourselves off from everyone else, including the village like just over there that's dying of the plague. We're just going to close ourselves off, look after us, and everyone else can go. You're like, well, hang on. Doesn't that make you?
That's the thing, though, isn't it? What it's like Animal Farm. Whoever's in charge, everybody else is fucked.
Yeah,
That's
but
communism for you.
they're trying to say like they were noble and they've never like attacked anyone and all this kind of thing. I'm like, okay, but your founding village was probably like that big, and now you've got this giant city. So where'd you get that land from? Your earlier kings wiped out the other tribes. So don't give me this, nice peaceful crap. You've got all
He
this.
directs you towards Dr. Richard Leakey and the Out of Africa theory.
It's just, it's one of those. It's a very, it's very hypocritical. We're okay, honest. Don't look into our history, but you're a bad guy. We'll look at yours. There's no self-reflection. There's no potential admittance of fault on their part.
There's no accountability.
No, except for ours. Or, sorry, Martin Freeman's, as the case may be.
Fuck up. I'm not accepting any fucking responsibility for something I wasn't there for. You can fuck yourself. We all came from the same place originally, if you want to take it genetic.
Yeah.
Life on Earth began with one single cell. All life. So, fuck yourself. Stop being so self-important. Just because you can't be bothered getting a job, don't mean that someone else has got to fucking pay for you because of historical reparations or something. That's fucking ass shit. Which is the best kind of shit.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
That sounded like a very loaded statement. I was wondering where that came from. I'm talking about the film. I know it sounds worse than it is, but I was talking about the film.
What do you think the undertone of the film is?
White people bad.
Yeah,
Black people
exactly. Must give money to black people so they can live without working. But most black people don't think that way. It's the ghetto getting their fucking voices out there in their little TikTok echo chambers, isn't it? And fucking, if you say anything with any logic in it, you just get banned. So nothing gets listened to. People are never told no, and they think they're entitled to everything. Well, fuck it. You're not. You haven't got some magical power just because your skin's a bit darker. I don't give a shit what colour your skin is. I don't care what you got between your legs. I do not care. But fucking life ain't fair. None of us has to be born.
It's
But we've got to deal with it. Let's try and get along. the best we can do is try and get along. And we all came from the same place originally anyway, genetically speaking.
I don't care what colour someone is. I don't care what gender, sexuality, blah, blah, blah. It's not my business. I really don't
Who gives
care.
a shit? Some people are all right. Some people are cunts. And that's that.
As long as you're not trying to push it on me, one way or the other, I don't
Yeah.
care. It's not my problem.
Exactly. It's the
Live your
pushy
life.
people who are the problem. That's the
Yeah.
only problem.
That's the thing. A lot of people are trying to push things like their sexuality or gender or whatever. Like it's their
That's
only
because they've got
personality
nothing
trait.
else.
That's what I'm saying. That's their only personality trait.
They're
It's like-
absolutely empty. That's not even a personality trait.
That's the point.
That's just substituting for not having a personality.
That's the point. That's what I'm saying.
Pathetic.
You know,
And they
I
can't
am-
even agree with each other.
I am this. This isn't particularly interesting, but this isn't my personality trait. I've had to.
I
develop-
have to make everybody know that I think I'm this. Yeah, you wait a fucking few years, look back at your videos and realise what an absolute fucktard you are.
I will.
Not you.
I will as well, though.
You already know.
I don't know. Has anyone seen that John Carter?
No.
John
No?
Carter? No, I've not seen it.
Is that Keanu?
No. It's who is it? It's that guy. Who's that guy? Taylor Kitsch,
Yeah.
whoever he is.
Taylor Swift. She's
Yes.
a twat, isn't
Yes. Basically, some guy from like the Old West stumbles.
Taylor
through-
Swift is a kiddie fiddler.
Okay. This guy stumbles through a portal, ends up on like Mars or something, or some weird planet, finds out that it's a much lower gravity than ours, so he's effectively superhuman there, and everyone's
Not
got like
actually true.
everyone's got like
Well, like
lower
fucking
bone-
Superman.
well, no, but he's just like a bit stronger and he can jump further and he's tougher and everyone's got like lower bone density and stuff like that.
Like a watered down Superman, then, really.
Effectively, yeah.
Like a
So
fucking
everybody there
full
would-
Superman fucking thing going on there.
He wouldn't be a super person, though, would he? Because everybody there would be the same under
No,
those
because
conditions.
because they're not human, they're alien species. And because they've grown
Yeah,
up
so they're already adapted to that atmosphere.
yeah, but it's
And
a lower gravity. So they're
The
mu-
idea
Yeah,
is
but they-
similar, that's all I'm saying.
yeah, but their
He
bones
wouldn't
don't
be
need to
as
be as strong.
adapted to it as the people who were already there, would he?
No, what I'm saying is their bones
No, I don't care what you
don't
say.
need to be- their bones don't need to be as strong because they don't have the same force on them. Their muscles don't need to be as strong because they haven't got the same force on them. So when he
Are you
turns up,
telling me that black people can't swim?
I don't know what you're talking.
I think I know what that's in reference to.
I don't, unfortunately.
It's Bill Burr, isn't it?
Oh God, possibly.
Well, no, it's something Bill Burr has mentioned, but it was there
Yeah.
long before Bill was.
Well, yeah.
They are crap swimmers. That's why they never left Africa. The rest of us swam away, the ones with strong boats. That's why the tyrannosaurs never got away as well, because they had those tiny little hands. So they just became chickens.
But yeah, it's just
Mm.
I quite enjoyed it. It's not like a something that's going to make you think too hard, but you know, it's quite fun.
No, I don't even watch any of this shit. Don't watch telly, don't watch films, nothing, because it makes you not think.
I think about how stupid they are.
God, I'm a bastard misery, aren't I?
Sounds like it, yeah. Enjoy
Sorry.
your Metroplex.
Meh. I feel like I have to make a video, and do you know what? That's not my thing.
Dealer's choice. I'm not going to say one way or the other. If you want to do it, do it. You don't have to.
I might make some little snippets that will just embarrass me. I noticed I got a few more subscribers. Why? I don't do anything.
People keep telling them to subscribe while they're doing that. Oh, subscribe to Phoenix, subscribe to Bill, subscribe to Balucious, and you're like, why?
Oh, I think it's some kind of try and make yourself feel better because I did something nice for someone else fucking thing. Yeah, so I keep telling people, don't bother. I don't do anything. But now I feel like I have to. I might have to start. Doesn't my head look like a mushroom?
Just do
Moldworm
Moldworm.
creeping about.
Mike. Just do
What?
shorts. They're only like 10 or something, 15-second long videos. Just do a couple of shorts. I don't.
Yes. All right. What should I do them about?
I don't know. I dare say you'll find something that make you giggle while you're transforming Metroplex and just be like, oh,
I think the last one I did was sausages, wasn't it?
I believe
Yeah,
so. Yeah,
no, I
just-
liked that. I thought that was fucking brilliant.
Oh, it's just sausages. What did you expect?
That was the brilliance of it, though, man.
Well, thank you very much. If brilliance is that simple, then I'm full of it.
It
What
is.
was that thing that you tagged me in a while ago, Felix? It's like the most pointless thing you could think of, challenge or something.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah, I recall that a bit.
Oh, you got 17 subs. There you go. Wretched package.
17? That's one more than I had yesterday.
Shorts, you've got Effalump and sausages.
Oh, F a lump. Yeah, I still don't know what the bloody hell that thing is. But I'm sending it to you anyway, because I've still got it arranged. You can try and work it out yourself, you twat. I mean, what is that?
Well, it
Oh,
seems
yeah,
like
it's a little car with fangs on its ass.
that's support when it stands up, surely.
Yeah,
Oh, you mean feet?
that's all it is. But what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? One of them things.
It's like a little fucking Vishnu Ganesh, whatever the bloody thing is. What is it?
Why do I feel
Why
like
is
I
it?
know what that is? Mechard elephants.
You having a stroke there, Chris?
It sounds like.
You can see that low down.
When my dad had a stroke, he became a much nicer person. So perhaps that'll happen to Chris as well.
That does happen.
Oh,
to some
we're
people. It's a
talking
weird
like
thing,
stroke illness, not stroke. Right, okay, sorry, I was completely different.
Ah, you wanker.
That's the joke.
Bus wanker.
Basically, yeah. I think it's one of these things. I think it's like a Mechard thing, but
Ooh, I just got a stiffy there. Pop-up shop. Yeah, well, I mean, that's just mad, isn't it? They had a few other ones as well, but obviously I didn't get that. I'm glad.
oh, that's another thing I was going to show Mike what I bought because I got given my Christmas money finally this afternoon.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
That.
What is that? Oh,
You know, Power of the Primes, Optimus Prime, the Orion packs into Optimus Prime. Yeah?
no, you're talking to me? Yeah. No,
Yeah.
not much. But yeah, kind of.
Orion packs is the cab, then it combines and becomes full Optimus Prime.
Oh, that's okay. Actually, I've got that. Yeah.
Hang on,
I've actually got it.
hang on. That's how big the Orion packs is.
Jesus, God alive.
That should be a Voyager. So it'd be about this.
Well, no, that smoke screen, that's a deluxe. That
Yeah,
is almost
that should
leader
be
class, huh?
Yeah. And
Jesus.
so that.
What was that?
Why do you do these things to me, man?
I've got a shelf up there.
I'm The thing is, I know I'm a twat, but I haven't really deliberately been a twat to you. And you show me these things.
This is out of stock now. I think this is the last one. Just
Oh,
so you
and then there's that. Fucking fantastic. Well, that takes the edge off it, doesn't it? At least I haven't got to fucking lose my wallet now.
Yeah, there you go. Well,
Hey, look at this. I wanted to show you this. They haven't got it anymore.
No, I'm showing you because I
Fucking
bought it.
I'll go and have a stroke.
Hang on. Can't pretend to do that. It just makes it look like I'm twitching my shoulder. Yeah, so it's not there anymore because I bought it. That's why.
Oh.
I don't want it anyway.
Okay.
What I want is the original RID, was it 2001 Scourge with the chrome tanker. Because they tried to do it, didn't they? But they got the colours all wrong. They just did Nemesis Prime again. It's just not right.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
I can't do nothing properly. That's when I have to tell gets a slapping.
Yeah, you're getting excited.
Culture touch. We thought that him.
Well, if you want to throw £100 at it, you can buy it from America. But
him.
Sorry, who? What?
I don't know. Yeah. There's this weird echo effect just started happening.
So I was looking
on.
there.
It's gone.
It's not a Pez thing, is it?
Yeah. Oh, I need no more donuts. Ooh, did you went under the couch?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like Bill's coming back, does it?
Floor pie. He probably found floor pie.
Excuse me.
Bill. Bill, where are you, Bill?
I had much more ranting to do.
Oh well. I think you did a fair amount, man.
Oh, I had more.
I hope that William gets my message from the boss. Accompanied by the minimalist guitar style of and a man from Newcastle singing in a high-pitched fake Jamaican accent.
Oh, God.
I'll be the police again.
Everyone's Cool Running, right?
Cool Runnings. Shanka, you dead, man? Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah?
Yes.
You'll bring up.
I put it on the other week with my kids because, Cool Running's awesome. And my missus wouldn't sit down and watch it with us. And I'm getting a bit annoyed. I'm like, come on, it's Cool Runnings. Cool Runnings. It's a great film. Sit down and watch it. It's great. You've never seen it before. Come on. And eventually she comes past, she goes, aren't we a little white to watch this film? And I'm like,
what?
No. It's Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings.
I mean,
aren't they a little black to be toboggan race?
Well, no, the point is, it's nothing to do with the skin colour. It's the fact that they're coming from a place that never has snow and ice and stuff like that, and they're doing a winter sport. Everyone's like, you're taking the mick. And then they prove that they aren't. And they earn
taking the mick?
It's got nothing to do with skin colour at all.
Extracting the mic.
Why should anything have to do with skin colour? What does it matter?
Well, to be fair,
it's only about how much sunlight you've been exposed to. That's all it means. Who gives a fuck?
Well, to be fair, she's been watching that Empire series, and I am too white to watch that.
No, there's no such thing as fucking
Empire. What the fuck is that?
It's about this black family with their record company that they've put together, and all the drama and backstabbing, blah 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 blah, all the terrible singing, and that guy who pretended to have a hate crime from Donald Trump. You know, the Jesse.
Fuck is a hate crime? Show me a love crime.
Well, black, white, whatever. That
Joseph
just sounds
Fritzl.
fucking dull to me.
Yeah, it's really boring, and it's all like rap and stuff like that, which I'm not a fan of. It's not my kind of thing. Nothing against people who do. It's just it's not for me. Unless you're doing it, obviously, then I appreciate it. But it's not for me. It's just like, oh god, it's not for me. It's really not. But she'll watch it. It's bloody awful.
I'm gonna quote a lyric from Rancid here. He's a different colour, but we're the same kid. I'll treat him like my brother. He'll treat me like his.
I will quote, I believe, Anthrax. Don't fuck with me because I don't look like you. We can be brothers and share our different colours too.
Fucking right.
But instead of our different colours or whatever.
God, Scotty. That's Scotty Ian, right? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Joey Bella's on, yeah.
So, quick question for everyone, boys and girls. In 2 weeks' time after Valentine's Day, when I get my extra 25 quid, I should have roughly that to spend.
Well, I'll send you a tenner if you sort your PayPal it.
No, God, no. Keep it.
All right. I'll shove it up my nose.
Well, it's one option. It's a good place to hide it.
I don't do stuff like that. Not anymore.
But what is worth spending that cash on? Because I was looking before. I could go to Game. I could get Galaxy Shuttle, but is it worth it?
You drank the liquid, Mike.
I spent 25 on Galaxy Shuttle. Well, sorry, Phoenix, what were you saying?
Did you say you drank the liquid from that fucking beetroot?
Yeah. I know. I can't remember doing it, but the jar was empty when I found it. And I was pissing purple. Honestly, I thought I had cancer, but it turned out that later on I found this empty beetroot jar, and I thought, oh yeah, it's just slowly dawned on me. But I didn't realise I drank the juice as well. But you know, it is like me. I do find that I drink the vinegar out of the pickle jar. So you know, I got through that as well.
Yeah. So I don't know what to invest that in, to be honest with you. Don't know.
Well, the bladder investment insurance.
Hang on to it till you do then.
I've already got
put it all into the avoiding beetroot fund because it might just freak you out in the morning.
I don't think we got any in the house. I don't think my missus likes it. I don't like it.
I'm sorry, is there a monster dying in the rain?
Fuck off. I got a bad foot, you know that.
Oh, there is actually. Jeez. Oh, there's 3 of them. There's 3 monsters. Oh, one of them's asleep. That's all right. Sorry, I've gone off track again.
It's alright, don't mind that.
I'm glad we stopped talking about films though, because I don't watch fuckers. Do you want to talk about let's talk about music. Music's fun. Everyone likes music, don't they?
Yeah.
Queen,
Yeah.
they're great. Who doesn't like Queen? We are the champions, my friend. There you go. That's bounced the issue.
I do like a bit of Queen, it must be said.
Yeah, that's all I've heard.
See, I've met people. I've met 2 different people who are like,
Brian, mate.
I only listen to heavy metal. You know, really? You only really?
How can you possibly only listen to one style of music?
Yeah, but it's like if Madness comes on the radio, you're not going to go, I remember this.
Yeah. Baggy
no,
trousers.
no, can't listen.
Baggy
Must be heavy metal.
trousers.
No.
How old are these people, Chris?
One, I think, has recently turned 60. One was early 30s.
And they've only ever listened to heavy metal.
No, they're like, I only listen to heavy metal. If anything
Oh,
else,
they're hardcore, are they?
one
They're
of them
hardcore.
One of them was my manager in the last place I worked. And
What I said to you yesterday, dude.
we got sick of
I
him.
am the one and only.
We got sick of him playing Planet Rock in
That
the
video gave me
warehouse
fucking
all the time.
chills.
Good.
This guy
It's
kept
meant to-
playing Planet Rock all day, every day in the warehouse, and we were sick of it. So we changed the channel. We started putting on we put on like brass band radio and jazz FM. We were putting all sorts of stuff on just to annoy him. And he ran over to his laptop and started listening to Planet Rock on there because he was basically having the shakes, not being able to listen to it. It's like
This is like an addiction.
It's like, you child.
He's got something going on there, hasn't he?
No, he's just a moron. But
Well,
of those
that
things,
and
it's
all.
like, no, he actually was. It's like, grow up. If it isn't your, like, I actually found out that some of the jazz was actually really good. It's not my kind of cup of tea normally, but some of it was really good.
Yeah,
Who
I like
doesn't
it more
like-
Slavic then again?
Who doesn't like the Pink Panther theme? Hands up.
There you go. Even some of the
Well, both of you don't. That's
Even-
jazz.
even some of the brass band
Yeah,
stuff
it
was actually quite good. Believe it or not.
There is nothing. There is no kind of music where I can't find something I enjoy about it, and I think
Exactly.
that's probably true of most people.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I think.
Music, that's not a type of music though. That's a type of fucking absolute wanker. That's the type of total twat that
Rasta
has to
Billy
be
Skank.
strangled. Rasta Billy Skank. Now, no dissing Rasta Billy.
I'm just going
That's
off
the
list.
thing.
Sorry.
Smeg and the Heads. They're a great band. UK subs.
Hey, there we
I
go.
won't lay down and die. I won't lay down and die.
Wasn't my sister bought me a CD off when I was a kid? The Vandals.
Yeah, I seen him live.
Wow, fucking hell.
He got his he took all his clothes off and stood up on the monitors at the front of the stage and was like slapping people at the front in the face with his penis. And I thought, like, there's no way they're going to get away with this in the next few years. And I was like,
You were right. Perhaps that's why we can't get away with it anymore.
and the support band were called Gas Huffer. Huffer,
Can't say fair enough.
little orange truck man. Toes Optimus Prime's trailer. So, like we were saying earlier, like if you put that core class with the fucking War for Cybertron trailer, you'd have Huffer, and you know it emulates the whole thing. It's a type of. I think I lost the signal again. Shit. Fuck. There's a rat. Sorry. Okay.
Well, it's nearly midnight. I think the little one's going to have another bottle soon, and then I'll try and catch him to sleep so I can get maximum sleepage.
Shit. So I was just getting into it, isn't it?
Oh, you two can stick around. You don't have to disappear once I go offline. But, you
No, I was just starting to enjoy your company.
Oh, don't do that. I'm terrible.
You do.
I'm a terrible.
You are
excuse.
terrible. Right?
I am, and I
You
make
got
you
me
have figures that you don't want.
Metroplex.
Yeah, laser big.
Oh, I did want that. Desperate. That was on my Christmas list.
That was literally the
That was
first
on my-
thing. She was like, "Is there anything you know he wants?" Yes, this one. And I had to go and find out what it was called because it wasn't called Pink Bumblebee. It was actually Laserbeak. So
Yeah. Which is weird.
yeah,
Yeah, that always got me. That why they.
I call him Bumblebee.
but So,
I thought you could do that character enemy.
Yeah.
The cassette who broke away from Soundwave, the red one, and maybe Jax has got hold of him and reformatted him or something and said, "You can be my assassin." Because there was one of those mosaics where he was in the background when Megatron was shooting Optimus Prime, and that's why he took so much damage. He was taking blasts from the back as well.
Yeah.
And fanfic. He could be him, enemy, but I think Bumblebeak is what I'll refer to him as.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to Scarpa Kids. You can stick around if you like. Feel free.
All right, lad.
I hate you.
I know. I'm just going to try and get some sleep while the baby's actually asleep. Try and catch him around the feeds.
Well, don't start these things if you don't intend to finish them properly.
I've been here for.
I quite fancy Lion Prime, but there's a Nemesis version coming up. That might be better.
Yeah, we showed that before. He looks a bit funny. What did I see? Hang on, I'll found a picture. Someone put a picture of him before.
Oh,
it was
fucking Pterosaur. Need that bird.
What's that? The big pterosaur?
Pterosaur, but the one with the more cartoony colours, the exclusive.
Oh, the Buzzworthy.
Yeah.
Someone showed a picture before, and I can't remember where it was on. It showed the Leo Prime, and they said with the guns that he's got sticking out, and they said this looks like something else kind of thing. They showed a picture of him next to Nora Batty with the hair curlers.
Happy stuff.
See, that's a very niche. There we go. I found it. Hang on.
Boy, yeah.
Let's have a look then, lad. Give it some bottle.
Can I do this without? Yeah, screw it. There you go.
Well, of course. Facebook going for the light version there. I always go for the dark.
Yeah, me too, man.
There you go.
It's too glaring otherwise. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So, get from here, you dirty little man.
Lads. Fuck it.
This is one of our. I think this is a British claim to fame. What do you do with your pensions? Most people put them to one side, put them in an old people's home, blah blah blah. What do? Stick them in baths on wheels, roll them down giant hills.
Fucking A.
Last Summer Wine. Loved that show. At least
Last Summer Wine. Fuck all like it.
At least until died.
Comforting, right? Lovely.
But yeah. So whoever gets that first, you got the Nora Batty.
It is Nora Batty, yeah.
It is, yeah. Okie dokie, boys and girls. I'm going to scarf it. So, outro nonsense, blah blah blah. Subscribe to these two, especially Mike, because I know he loves it.
No, I hate it, and I don't do anything.
He does. Subscribe to Bill. Subscribe to Blumhouse. Subscribe to Rudy. And yeah, we'll catch you all in the next one.
Embarrassing.
Later, dude.
Mike's going to go play with his Metroplex and his tiny little pink ball.
Fucking hell. I haven't even got the grips of my scope yet. Don't mind Metroplex.
Bye bye, everybody.
See you, Chris.
Yeah, well, don't start something you don't intend to finish properly. You can't even stick it out till midnight, you loser.
It's true.